Godfrey Daniels, that's delicious. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes. Halloween! Halloween 2! Halloween 3! Season of the Witch! True story, check it out. Halloween 4! Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Halloween H20. Halloween Resurrection. Fucking hell, man. I'm running out of breath doing that. Hey. Welcome. Ladies and mental yes, we're back again. Oh, it's yet another epic sicky litty fucking on cinema chill stream, baby. Here with your boy Klman here on the Klman channel. Episode number 37, yes, 27. Wow, fucking wee. God damn. Yes, we're here once again, ladies and gentlemen, for yet another, the final on-cinema Oscar special telethon for the 2020 telethon. The final Adult Swim telethon, and obviously the final time they decided to do a little telethon for it, because obviously they moved to High Network and people just give them money now. But this is the last time they do a big group effort to rally up the troops, get some Patreons in here. And Venmo, apparently, according to this telethon. I've not watched the 2020, listened to the 2020 telethon, so we'll find out. Very, very exciting. But welcome. Good to have you all here. How are we all doing? Hope we're doing wonderful. Yeah. This is going to be... Now, this is the final stream. The final on-cinema chill stream where we know what the fuck is going to happen in terms of the future, in terms of the next streams moving forward in the future. Because, like I said, I still don't know what the fuck's going to happen with High Network content. Obviously, there's only two videos that we can watch for free on the High Network. That being the first episode of season... whatever fucking one. I don't know what season. What the fuck? Well, there's two... the first episode of one season, the first episode of another season. Yes. And then we're pretty cooked at that point. So, I'm going to do a little bit of looking into it over the next week. We're going to see if we can or cannot watch any High Network stuff, if we can watch any of it. We'll see how that goes. And if not, we're going to be turning the gears, we're going to start moving the gear up for the AVGN chill streams, the Angry Video Game Nerd chill streams. That'll be the next installment of the Klman chill stream series, coinciding with the episodes of Career Perspective, the video essay documentary series I work on. We talk about interesting instances of creative development, such as the history of Call of Duty Zombies, the history of Cinemassacre specifically, and the history of On Cinema. Check those videos out. The playlist is in the description below if you want to watch those videos, and my Streamlabs tipping page as well if you want to support the channel, support the stream, support the content, etc, 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 etc. Please feel free to have a look. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's the skinny. Other than that, really, still occasionally looking at the video that I'm working on. I think I said this in a few streams, but I think soon I'm gonna have to record what's gonna happen with it, or at the very least, I think I'll drop a trailer maybe or something, just to give people an idea of what's to come. Because we'll be dropping a little bit later on in the year, as in probably the end of the year. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. Please watch this space and please look forward to it. Okay? Okay. Yes, we're just going to dive in and start listening to the telethon, everybody. Very exciting. Wonderful stuff. Let's turn off the music and we'll just fucking dive in. Let's just dive in. Let's just get right. Let's get right into the news. Greetings from Legoland NY. New York. Is there a Legoland in New York? Is there? Oh shit. We've got a Legoland here in the UK, up in Windsor. Hey guys, welcome to the stream hours. For Christ, good to see you. Hope you're enjoying it up. Hopefully you're enjoying it up in Legoland, home of the famous movie, The Lego Movie, and The Lego Movie 2. Good little film. Good animation. Made me think that it was real Lego. 5 bags of popcorn, and maybe one of those little chisel things that you get for your Lego pieces so that you can separate them easily. Town of Goshen, New York. That's interesting. We have a Legoland in Windsor, which is in England, I believe. Pretty cool. Never been to it. I like Lego. I'd go to a Legoland at one point in my life, I suppose. But that's interesting. Did not know that New York City had one. New York City. That'd be so cool. Big Apple. Enjoy it, brother. Hope you enjoy listening to some movie expertise while you're riding around in your Lego rides. Let's dive in. It's time for some telephonic expertise. Yep. Wouldn't be a fucking stream if that just went off when it's not supposed to. But yes. The final On Cinema Oscar special telethon, everybody. The Year of Our Lord 2020 for the last Adult Swim Oscar special, as I mentioned previously. I believe it's the 8th annual Oscar special. So that's exciting. Like I said, this will be probably, once we are finished with this, it's going to be pretty much completely up in the air as to what's going to happen with On Cinema Chill streams. Unless I find out if you can watch high network content or not. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to see if I can contact somebody and fucking figure it out. I don't know. But in the meantime, this is, for the moment, maybe... We'll see. But it's up in the air after this one. And if all else fails, we're going to start gearing up for the AVGN chill streams, ladies and gentlemen. So please look forward to that. I'm looking forward to watching some angry gamer saying ass. But anyway, we've still got some On Cinema to clear up, ladies and gentlemen. So let's dive in. The 2020 Oscar special telethon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear some telephone expertise. Very exciting. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Gonna have the live replay up as well. Obviously, maybe a bit hard to read, but I'll point out ones I think are funny. So this one's a little bit different because I think people are actually I think it's just gonna be Tim here with the telephone, and people are gonna be calling in throughout it. So it's proper telephone stuff. They've not really didn't really do any telephone stuff for the last telephone. I should turn up the audio. There is nothing playing at the moment, but I forgot to do that, didn't I? Thanks, Windows. And then we'll gear it up. There we go. But yeah, well, we're just going through Oscar specials of Oscars past. Tinseltown's past. It's pretty cool. There's a for Daniel right there. But yeah, as you can see, pretty much the same shtick as last time. People donating money to get those 5 bags of popcorn. And also, other than Patreon, we've got Venmo, which I have no idea what the fuck Venmo is. What is Venmo? American mobile pay. Oh, so it's kind of like PayPal, effectively. I'm assuming. All right, that's pretty cool. People already sent money in. There he is. It's Christmas for Tinseltown, the Academy Awards. Okay. But like I say, people are going to be calling in. I think Greg's will be calling in and stuff like that. And it's just going to be Tim guiding us through this telephonic wonderland. Where's the messages? Are they going to be playing or what? I'm assuming they're going to kick in later, perhaps. Maybe. That's the 4th annual there. There's the Ukraine thing. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Tim Heidecker's a smart man. Like it or not, that 60-second soapbox is there for a reason. Because he knows what's going down in the world of politics.
Hello.
Hello. Hello? There's the Delgado rat.
Hello?
Hello?
Do we have audio?
We do. It's very quiet.
Do we have audio?
We do, but it's hella quiet. Tim Heidecker, what's going on? Ramp up a little bit here on the decibels and see if I don't know if it's going to get any louder. Maybe not. When you know, you never know. You can never know. Fucking On Cinema, whether it's on purpose or not. What's going on there? Yep. Fear of Death cover. What is that?
Okay, doke.
Okay, doke.
Somehow we are live.
Okay. We are.
Hello.
What's going on here?
Let's.
Why are you so quiet, Tim? There's a living Oscar. In all of your wisdom and glory. Yep, there is. I love this movie. I'm Tim Heidecker, and you're watching On Cinema at the Cinema. Quiet on set! It's On Cinema at the Cinema with me, your host, Tim Heidecker. Time to get serious about movies. This is my field of expertise. 501 movies in 501 days. That's my record.
Audio is too quiet?
It is too quiet, thanks. Where is the chat? Try and get the chat replay up. Do you want to see it? There's no chat members. Oh shit. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, thanks, Tim.
How's the audio now?
That's great.
Come on, tell me. Talk to me, baby. Yeah, baby.
Talk to me now.
We gotta turn it up. I'm doing this on my own tonight
Do you hear?
because
Where's Greg?
a lot of shit going on.
Right, okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to be interesting because we've noticed the telephones are interesting because it's kind of like half real Tim and half on cinema Tim. They kind of shift back and forth. It's very interesting. Whenever he's talking about things, sometimes he just speaks like Tim. And then when he's talking about like the production of it specifically, and then it's, shifting between Tim Heidecker, creator of things such as On Cinema, Tim and Eric Awesome Show, great job, and Office Hours, to Tim Heidecker, founder of DKR and Dakar. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. Now it's getting even louder. Let's turn it down just a smidge.
Audio is low, everyone says.
It's not. Sick.
Hey, everybody, it's the...
Oh, shit!
Oh, we're listening to old episodes
That's the
of On Cinema.
podcast.
The podcast.
I've heard that in so
Oh,
long.
boy. Hey, everybody, this is
It's the podcast, everybody.
Tim Heidecker.
Tim Heidecker.
With me is Mr.
Everyone
Which
loves the
episode's
audio,
this?
so we can begin the telethon.
Hey, it's always fun to be here.
And
fun to be here.
we
That's
are
one of the-
listening to
We are
one of the first
celebrating-
Yeah,
episodes
it's
of
the
the
first season, I
podcast.
think, of the
Right
podcast.
now.
Kubrick's The Shining.
Oh, it's the shit. I love this. It's a classic. I think that must be like the third or fourth episode of the podcast we're listening to right now.
That's a classic. That was a
Big hit for Mr.
big
Kubrick.
hit for Mr.
Aha! So
that's
we
right.
are ready to
It
go.
was
Originally.
And so I'm going to
I love
get.
this episode.
Yeah, and I've
We have a
never
lot
read
to
the
get
book.
to.
Oh,
First, I
what
have to
throwback,
turn
man.
off this old
I
episode.
love the movie.
Where we
Yeah,
start,
so
where
when
we
the
started with the
podcast
chill streams, you know what I'm
began
saying?
So many years ago.
So many years ago.
Everybody, this is Tim Heidecker. It
2011,
is
ladies and gentlemen.
December 19th. This is
There's indeed
a special emergency broadcast of
emergency broadcast.
the On Cinema Telethon.
Okay.
I've got a can of Coke,
Holy shit. Yeah, Coke.
and we are ready to roll.
We're up here in Tim Heidecker.
We have a lot
drinking
of
Coke. Should be drinking
business to
Sprite.
get to today.
Should be
I'm going to
drinking
jump
Sprite.
on right away. Jump on the phone with my, I'm going to call him a co-host, but a guy who's helping us out
Greg Tarkington?
today is a friend of
Could it be?
On Cinema. Is you may know him from the big Unhappy Family. Is
Is it Justin Gaynor? Yeah, damn. So this is proper. This is like proper behind the scenes stuff then. Justin Gaynor, everybody, is Justin Gaynor? Justin Gaynor is going to be joining us on the telephone, ladies and gentlemen. I believe, I can't remember, it's been that long since I've done the video for Career Perspective, but I believe he's the executive producer or a executive producer of On Cinema. He's been doing it pretty much since the first season of On Cinema at the Cinema. And he's very much interested in doing this behind the scenes stuff. As you heard Tim say, he just said host of Big Unhappy Family, which used to be a podcast that they did about the behind the scenes and the recent events of On Cinema at the Cinema that I believe they ran on Facebook, the On Cinema on Facebook community, I believe. However, no episodes of the podcast exist online anymore. They've fucking gone since they transferred over to high network. So that's interesting. But yeah, Justin Gaynor, everybody. We're getting some real behind the scenes nonsense going on.
Hello there.
Justin.
How you doing, Tim?
Justin.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just getting some levels on you here. Give me a check two. Check two.
So is it going to be...
Hello, it's movie time.
There
movie
you
time.
go.
Hey, guys.
All right, so we got some. We're sort of doing a very
Interesting.
ragtag telethon tonight.
This
There's
is
a lot
ragtag, man.
going
The
on.
fuck?
We want to get to. Justin, you set up this visualization that we're seeing right now
That's pretty
on the
sick.
screen, which is
On
the
Cinema Timeline.
2020 Oscar special telethon. We
Made
are
by Justin
in
Gaynor.
this time
We've
of
been
year.
using
Last
that
year we did
for
it in
the whole Von
mid-January, but the Oscars moved up about a month. So
Oh, I
we
see.
are
So this
trying to
is-
squeeze this
yeah,
in bit
right,
by the end
damn.
of the year. And
forgot, that's
quick
tight.
question for
fucked
you,
over by
Justin. You're
Oscar?
running the site on your end
I am.
that we're looking at.
Yes.
Do I need to physically refresh the page to get updates?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Nicely done, Mr.
come
Gaynor.
through. It'll update periodically as I'm behind
Okay.
the scenes.
I've not seen Justin Gaynor
Okay,
speak.
so folks,
This is
here's
the first
how
time I'm
this
hearing
is
his
going to
voice.
go. I don't know what happened with guy who's been on the show before a couple times,
Who?
Greg Turkington.
Greg? Who's that?
Someone said they can't hear you, but I feel like people
That
can
sounds like-
hear you.
Why can't I see
wouldn't
the
they be able
chat?
to hear you? If I can hear you.
I can hear everyone else, so
It's upsetting me that I can't see the chat.
I don't know either.
I don't know
Trying
why,
to get
bro.
this. Yeah, it's going to be
Why
fine.
can't I see
Why
the
wouldn't
chat?
people hear? Could people hear you?
I don't know. I see people telling me to leave, and then
Well,
I'm
that's
buying.
for sure,
what I
yeah.
see in the chat.
Huh?
Here, we'll do a test. Justin,
I want to see
you
the
read
chat.
out a...
Hang on, I'm going to refresh it because I want to see the chat. Guess the problem, it always starts off at this point. I don't want to start off at this point. I want to start off back the way. You see? And it's a bit of an issue for me at the moment. That's
Doing with all the
incredibly- That's annoying to me.
family now.
Bugging me incredibly.
Yeah.
We are...
Oh, there we go. Thank God.
and then we'll see if people can...
Right, okay.
Telethon tonight. There is a lot going on we want to get to. Justin, you set up this visualization that we're seeing right now on
Yeah.
the screen, which is the 20
Right, okay. Yeah, right.
visualization that we're seeing right now in this
Where
time
are we,
of
where are
year.
we, where are
Last
we?
year we... I'm just getting some levels on.
Okay.
Movie time.
Movie
Yeah.
time. Hey, good guys. It's movie
Very
time.
ragtag visualization that we're seeing
Okay,
right
there we
now
go.
on the
Oh, thank-
screen,
that's
which is
sick.
the 2020 Oscar special telethon.
Justin is a rat.
We are in this time of year. Last year we did it in
We got
mid-January,
some
but
more,
the Oscars
more people talk about fucking Sam Hyde in the chat, man. That's so funny. Can't believe the $1 million extreme animosity was going in that hard, that deep
moved up
back in the day.
about
Crazy.
a month. So we are trying to
Have you heard
squeeze
about
you,
this?
Justin. You're running the site on
Yeah, we know about
physically refreshed.
We know
It'll
about
update
that.
periodically as
Oh,
know
we
about
are. I don't know what happened with guy who's been on the show.
Gord
Someone said they can't
Tarkington?
hear you, but I
Okay,
feel
there we go.
like people can hear you. Why wouldn't they be able to hear
movie
you?
time,
If
Justin.
I can hear you.
I can hear
I
Justin
can
Gaynor
hear
just fine.
everyone else, so I don't know.
What me
I
by
don't know
everyone
either.
else? Only Tim Heidecker
Trying to get
speaking.
this. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Why wouldn't people hear him? Could people hear you?
I don't
can
know.
hear him just
I see
fine.
people telling me to leave, and then
Well,
I'm buying.
that's for sure,
what I
yeah.
see in the chat.
I'm not
Here, we'll
seeing
do
that in
a
the chat
test.
at all.
Justin, you read out
Why do they all call him
your
Justin? I
favorite
don't
movie
get
of
that.
the year, and then we'll see if people can reply with that movie.
That's a good idea.
Sure. My favorite.
What was Justin
movie
Gator's
of the
favorite
year
film
for
of
a very
2019?
short period of time. It was more of my favorite anticipated movie of the year was Mr. America, which turned out to be kind of a disaster.
Okay, can someone write back the movie?
What the fuck did he say? Hey, Moz Angry Tourism and Delayed Jet. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you've got football and the marching band that's going on. God damn, they're fucking making you run your paces today, brother. That's quite alright. Thanks for checking in. Please feel free. Do your stuff, my friend. Do your stuff. Do well. Thrive, brother. Thrive. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it all goes well for you today.
Movie Justin said.
By football, I assume you mean NFL football, as in chucking a ball around football, because our football is kicking a ball football, or soccer, as you call it. I'm assuming it's throwing a ball football. If so,
Can
sick.
someone write the movie that
Ready to go.
Justin just said? I'm looking at the
I'm
chat.
a little low. I'm pretty quiet.
Mr. Magic.
I don't know how to make it louder because unfortunately I've got a microphone up to an iPad. This is what I'm dealing with. You know?
I'll try to talk as loud as I can.
That's helpful. Very helpful.
Mr. Magic, everybody.
So listen, here's where we're at.
Don't say
folks.
Mr. America.
We need to raise significant funds if you're going to
sick.
get the Oscar special.
We were talking about that in
February
work today
this
about
year.
college
We
football, and it was
are,
a big deal in the States.
Every
It's
year,
quite interesting.
thank
We
you,
don't have
Mr.
that over
Everyone's
here.
saying Mr. America. Okay, we can hear you. I don't know what. I'm going to stop looking at the chat because it's unhelpful.
Yeah.
I'd like to check in with them in the beginning because, frankly, you get a sense of
Someone in the chat said, I use Dome, and that's how I achieve my goals.
what's going on
I
out
love
there.
that's one of my favorite clips. I use Dome.
And, but then once you realize things are cooking, I can step away and I can just enjoy the process here.
That sounds great, Tim.
Here's where we're at. We've got the Oscar special coming in February.
Yes.
We're sitting.
Are you going to watch Mr. America? Yeah, I'll need to find a place to watch it. I'm going to look into that after the stream because I'm sure if it's easy enough to find, should be good. If we can find it, then we will watch it. That is a plan. Because I was just saying at the beginning of the stream, after this On Cinema Chill stream, it's very, very much up in the air as to what's going to happen next for On Cinema. Because again, like I've been saying, the past couple of weeks, we don't know what's going to happen with High Network and stuff. I'm still going to need to see if I can reach out to someone and see what I can do. So yeah, I don't know. It's that or I take matters in my own hands and just fucking do it. Because I feel like it's transformative enough when it's like this shit's going on and I'm talking over it, right? It's not the same kind of thing. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just say fuck it and do it. Because I kind of did that with the Career Spective. I took a lot of stuff from High Network for that. And I didn't get attacked at all. In fact, the Career Spective is now blocked in Russia and Belarus for because of Tim and Eric's Sports, the sports song, at the top of that earlier. But now it's blocked in Belarus and Russia, which is very interesting to me. Don't know what Putin's got against that kind of copyright infringement of whoever's in charge of Belarus, but whatever's going on in East Asia, chill out. Calm down.
All through the year,
It's not that big a deal.
We've got a nice group of. How many Patreon subscribers do we have right now?
But yeah, maybe
you
I'll
have
just say
access
fuck
to
it
that?
and watch it.
Yes.
Maybe.
At this very moment, let me see. If I go to we have.
Maybe I think we'll do one
456
stream.
patrons.
Yeah, I think we'll do
So
one.
that-
We'll do. I'm sorry, I keep pausing. We'll do one stream. I think where we try and just watch High Network stuff, and if it goes well, we'll just continue. You know what I'm saying?
It's been steady
Right,
throughout the past
fuck it,
few years.
fuck
This
it,
is
let's
the
just do
third
it.
year, I believe.
What did I say? East Asia? Oh, whoops, East Europe. I forget because is Russia? There's some parts of Russia in Asia, or am I fucking tripping? What's East Asia? I just like China and Japan. Am I just geographically challenged?
We're attempting
know.
to produce
Manuel,
what really
sorry,
is
Axiom.
a $1 million live production,
Tom
at
Cruise,
least $1
Heidegger
million.
Did you say at least $1 million?
If we were to really break it down, and if we were going to put this up on ABC and do the live in front of a studio audience thing that they're doing with All in the Family now,
What?
you'd
Sure.
be looking at least over $1 million an episode. Now people are saying you're too loud. Oh boy. All right, no, I understand. I've got the gain up, but listen. This is what we're dealing
I've also
with.
got my gain up.
Let me just get my train of thought back. So
Your time, Tim.
it costs a significant amount of money to put on that show we do every year.
Yeah, this
It's
is
a
like
live
proper.
show. You're talking
time,
about
like this is not on cinema.
5
Tim talking. This is
cameramen.
just Tim
You've
talking
got
right now.
3
It's
or 4
interesting.
people in the booth
Yep.
running video,
Yep, that's
cutting video, running sound. You've got sets.
There's
You've
a
got
lot
costumes.
of studio
you've
productions. A lot, man.
got food because
Lot of
people are
people
there
working.
basically from 8 a.m. till midnight. You've got just a tremendous amount of cost. We end up doing it for you wouldn't believe the number we do it for. It's very affordable, but for something that has the viewership that
quite
we
interesting.
have, you're looking at
Very
somewhere,
niche. Very
several
niche.
100,000
Yeah,
views
sure.
at the most. It becomes something that isn't valuable. If you believe this, is not valuable to the Adult Swim,
I thought so.
the money men over there. So
There's the Adult Swim commentary. Should have used that for the video.
The
But
bean
yeah,
counters.
the
this
bean
is why.
counters.
This is why on cinema. This is why Adult Swim didn't really put much attention on cinema, because it's not very financially viable when it's on Adult Swim, because it's for an incredibly niche audience. So it doesn't bring in significant dough for Adult Swim, which is why they didn't really. They just go do your thing and fuck off. And let pay for it yourself type beat. Very interesting.
They basically say, hey, we have, $5,000 for you to put on a live telecast. Because what we do
Universal.
down in Atlanta
Hollywood.
or in Burbank, we throw up a green screen, we put those headsets on people, and we just roll. And your show that you did, which is a disgrace, the Big Unhappy Family,
Yeah, there is.
A
was.
lot of people love it. There are a lot of people who love the show.
I mean, you're
Does it
looking at
exist
something
anymore?
that should cost $10. There's
And
no,
the
there's.
fucking
It's basically
Big
like one of
Happy
those
Family isn't even online anymore.
gaming YouTube gaming shows,
Huh.
Well, and no disrespect to that, my point is, when you look at the On Cinema Oscar special,
Yes,
every year there is a quality to that.
There is.
There is writing that goes into that.
There
There
is.
is
Not a lot,
meetings.
but yeah.
There's several actors that are called into.
like
called
famous
on
character
to,
impressionist Mark Brooks.
and a tremendous crew that we support and pay and treat fairly. So
Good for you, Tim.
that's all to say. You've seen Our Cinema. You've seen the Our Cinema debacle from several years ago.
Enjoy,
and
Mo.
it was
I'll see you
Well, I mean,
later
it
on when you
wasn't that
check in.
bad.
it was bad.
Our cinema was good.
Nobody goes back and rewatches that. Okay. If we want to do
I
Oscar
will
special
say
for the
I
money that
have-
we have
I
right
have
now.
It's Candy Clark.
Okay. Well,
From
if we
American
want to do
Graffiti.
that, then we could sit on this.
Greg looks so young.
We could
there,
do what
man.
we're doing right here, right now, Oscar night, and just sit around and talk about Oscar. And maybe we'll have to do that if we don't raise the money. But I see we have $400 now coming in. So what happened
Fuck
is
yeah.
Justin here, who's basically one of the
Posters
great
coming off the
supporters
wall
of
there.
On Cinema, and he's a great booster of the brand.
He is indeed.
And he's a tech whiz. He developed the
He
On
is.
Cinema timeline,
That's his thing that
which
he
everyone
does.
uses
There's-
now.
he
and
used
it's
to
really
do
one of the more
apps and shit.
popular websites. He has created this way for us to visualize where we're at.
It's quite cool how
And
Tim
what you
goes
need to
back
do,
and forth
folks,
between normal
one
Tim and On Cinema
criticism I
Tim,
have
where he's like
perhaps
talking about
is you've got the Patreon
garbage,
very
our
small.
cinema and all that kind of stuff, and
Very, very small.
Justin Gaynor's
Okay,
got
hold
the,
on.
you know,
I've got a-
there you go.
Address?
I've got a call coming in. Can you hold on one sec?
Sure.
Hello?
Hey guys.
Hey
Oh, hey,
guys,
it's
Greg Tarkington.
who's this?
Hey, this is Greg Turkington from On Cinema at the Cinema.
Okay.
That's
We
a
got,
breath of fresh
Greg,
air,
you
man.
were-
We're talking about movies
We
now.
talked earlier about you coming in. You did this last year. You helped us raise money for the special,
Sure
and
did.
I came in to do this, and you are
He's not here.
not here.
Yeah, I can't make it tonight, and honestly, you shouldn't be doing this tonight either because I am actively involved with about I'm not going to give the number, but several dozen volunteers from the movie buff and Greg Head community.
The
that are
Greg
trying to
Head
find
community.
Mark
That's
on the
great.
streets of LA, and we are making some progress. We
Yeah,
haven't
everyone's
found him
saying,
yet,
"Hey,
but
guys."
this is not the time
Buff time.
to be begging people for money. This is the time
To save
be
Mark.
finding our friend and getting
Yeah.
him back on the show.
Well,
And I would
reasonable.
like to see you out here at least a couple times, Tim, because
Mm-hmm.
Mark has given so much to this community over the years.
I've spoken about this. I don't believe Mark is in the area anymore. I don't have any
Is this
direct
canon?
evidence, but I
Is
do
there someone in
believe
that
that he
chat?
is most likely back home.
I don't
in
think so.
The Midwest, wherever
The
he came
telephone's
from.
on
I'm
a
sure Marx
weird-
Brothers are taking
The telephones are in a weird place in terms of canon for On
Care of
Cinema. It was
him.
really weird.
And,
to
I
find
don't
out.
think he's downtown. I've already scoured
We're only 15 minutes
downtown.
into that.
We
That's
scoured
crazy.
all over downtown, including some of the filming locations of Blade Runner and a lot of other pretty cool locations that Mark would be very interested in.
Okay, well, let me ask you, what are your priorities then? You seem to be sort of
Trying to
you're
fit-
looking
trying
for
to save
Mark,
Mark.
but you're also messing around with all these filming locations. So are you able to sort of scratch your head and chew gum at the same time, or walk and chew gum at the same time?
I've never heard that before. Who's scratching
Well,
heads
right
and
now
chewing
we're in
gum at the
Long
same
Beach,
time?
so the thing is, if Mark's
Never heard
not
that phrasing before.
Central LA, he might have gotten on a bus and gone somewhere further away. You know,
Nah.
he's probably disoriented.
The search
in
for
need of-
Mark,
of
God
food
damn.
and a jacket and.
Oh yeah,
and,
this carries into
Listen,
the
listen,
special
Greg,
as well.
Justin is on the line. Justin, do you have a thought about where Mark might be? Do you have any
Justin Gaynor's going to
opinions?
do
I know
a
you
bit
study
on
this stuff
cinemaing
closely.
right now.
You know what? I've done everything I can. I've been reaching out to anyone I know in the area. I've had people. There are a lot of on cinema family.
I heard Justin Gaynor play on cinema
and
before.
One thing I've been wondering is if Tim, you've involved this guy LaRue, right,
Yeah.
in this whole mix this season, and he's supposed to be some sort of a investigative
He's a sleuth, man.
specialist,
He
which
fucking
I think
investigates.
is dubious, but why won't you
Exposes
put
people.
this guy on the case? Why
Well,
won't
I
you
have
send
him tied
LaRue
up.
out
I have
there
him tied up
and-
with. Excuse me. I have him tied up with a
Excuse me.
million things. But I'll tell you what we can do.
A million
to
things.
kind of tie this together.
Money's up.
If we could
That's
hit our
probably about it.
target of.
You already hit 1,000?
We haven't talked about our targets
One
yet,
bucket
but
of
I'm looking
popcorn's
at.
been filled, even though
If we could hit our first target of $2,000,
second target.
Look for Mark.
then no, I will guarantee Mark an opportunity to come on the Oscar special and perform one of his impressions.
Oh,
If we
wonderful.
can get a
Well, I
hold
don't
of
know
him.
we have to find him first. How about if
Mark
for
Brooks wasn't even
everybody
in that special. I
donates,
forgot about that. It was just a fucking
money,
imposter
you
that was
spend
probably
the
his
day
brother.
Looking
so sad.
for Mark with me. I'm in Long Beach today at the filming location of. Did you see La La Land? We
Don't-
reviewed it, so I hope you saw it.
I did.
But,
When did
then
you
I
review it?
yes.
the pink apartment that Mia lived in,
Uh-huh.
which is in Long Beach, and so
I
we're
remember
looking
that
around
review.
here.
It's been that
all
long
around
since
the
we
area,
watched
'cause
normal
Mark
on
loves
cinema, to be fair.
La La Land. That was one of his favorite movies.
Well,
so
the
we've been
chat
going to
room,
all
the chat
the
that
La La.
people are in the chat right now discussing this. A lot of people are saying that Mark is dead. So it seems like
He's dead.
It seems like it's a wild goose chase for
That's a
you,
bummer.
and you're just one man out there running around the whole Southland, scooping up movie locations.
Scooping
But
up.
before I let you go, because you seem like you have to go, I want to talk about the generous offer that you're making
Man,
for
they're
the
already at
holidays.
nearly at 2,000.
as
That's
a
crazy.
way
I'm
to-
gonna find Mark and
No.
get him home for Christmas.
Oh, that's so
That's
sweet.
not what I had
No,
in
I
mind.
have another gift.
Bro, someone donated $1,000 via Patreon.
I
That's
know I have another thing I wanted
crazy.
to mention.
Fucking
Actually,
hell.
we're right in front right now. If any movie buffs are in Long Beach
That's
want to
wild.
join us, we're on 3rd Street, which is the location of Mia's pink apartment.
By the way,
La La
we've
Land.
just raised.
One of Mark's.
We have now raised $1,663. Now we've only been
It's
on
gonna
for
be
about
farther up
15
than that.
minutes, so this is terrific. Let's keep
That's
it up,
great.
guys.
And I'll tell you what, I'll personally donate another $5.
Oh, thanks,
if
Greg.
Somebody can figure out a way to get you out here with me.
I'm not
to
going to be
find
helping
Mark.
you on this wild goose chase, but let me focus you for a second because the holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
We have a new way for people to contribute to the On Cinema Oscar special.
Oh, hell
Yes.
yeah.
That
and
you.
I'm behind this.
Yes, you're behind this. Folks, this is big. We
This
have
is pretty big.
introduced a way for you to send personalized popcorn classics from the resident film expert and film buff,
Oh, please go
Greg
on.
Turkington.
I'd love to hear this.
From you to a loved one.
What?
Through the magic of basically the internet, but
It's your fucking
really
Greg
through Venmo.
Huh?
And if you want to speak to that quickly, Greg,
on,
and then
man.
I'll turn it to Justin, who can explain the particulars.
Well, basically, if you will donate for this Oscar special, which honestly, if we don't find Mark, I'm not
There's
sure.
not going to
that
be
I'll
any special
on
without
the
Mark
special
Brooks.
because
Someone
I'll be
just donated a
looking for him.
penny. That's hilarious.
But if we do find him, I will bring him along. So if you want this special to happen, and
Yeah.
you want to give money to it, because if you don't give money, we can't do it. So
Yeah.
if you want this special to happen, I will, for $50,
Ooh.
a donation
Ooh.
that goes directly to the making of the special, I
Uh-huh.
will record a personal popcorn classic.
Popcorn
for the
classic.
Movie of your choice.
Yeah, he's been
You
doing
can give
that.
it as a present, like for instance.
Yeah, he started doing that
Billy
again on
could say,
High Network.
My friend Clark
Let's see.
loves the movie Casablanca.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'll make the video and say, hey,
Hey,
this is for you, Clark, from Billy,
Casablanca.
and proceed to do one of a
no,
kind
custom videos.
Okay.
popcorn classic video.
His
for
rates have gone
Casablanca or
up
any movie
considerably.
that-
So
$75
if you-
bucks.
if
that
you
is
use-
a popcorn classic. It
it-
can't be a movie that's not a
That's
popcorn
crazy.
classic.
So if you use Venmo, everyone I
60
feel like
seconds.
we decided we are going to do this because
I mean, man, he must be
you
doing
know
a lot. Within
everyone
7
seems to
days,
use
he must
this.
be
Maybe
doing
I'm
that.
in my little bubble here,
been
but
busy with
seems
that
like
shit,
everybody
probably.
knows how to use Venmo. You go to the On
Never used
Cinema
Venmo in my life.
Oscar Special account on Venmo. You can just search for it there like you would any other social media site. You put the $50 in. You put your email address.
Domain name.
address
There we go.
into the subject
El
and the
Oscar.
movie, the popcorn classic you want reviewed. Justin, do you want to go through that again just so people really get that clear?
Sure. When you're making a Venmo donation, instead of just all the little emojis, this is the Venmo is something kind of the kids are doing nowadays.
Yeah.
I've never
And
used Venmo in my fucking
when they
life.
make a payment, they put these little emojis in to try to, signify what they're paying for.
Really?
So instead of those little emojis, what you want to do is just put in your email address.
Cash App's
so
where
that
it's at now.
Greg,
Although Cash App's
after he does
apparently
all this
terrible
hard
in the
work, knows where to send
UK. No
it,
one uses
the
Cash App
movie
over
you
here
want
because it's very
reviewed,
limited
and
for some
the
reason.
name of the person who you want it reviewed for. Maybe it's yourself, that's fine. Maybe it's your friend, maybe it's your spouse, whatever it is.
Spouse,
We need
good
those
word.
3 pieces of information: your email address, the movie, and the person who the review is for.
Okay.
And I'm going to just make
And-
this out there to everybody. If you throw in an extra $2, I will film on cinema on a location.
No way.
Popcorn classic.
Damn.
Whatever this video is going to be, whatever
All our
movie you want,
favorite,
I will film it
all our favorite
on
Greg
the
segments.
filming location of La La Land.
Wow,
An extra what?
Alan.
How many? An extra what?
$2.
No, that seems annoying. I would make that an additional $20 or something.
Why
that
would
seems
that-
a big? It doesn't seem smart. You should think about that before you offer that. It's a bad idea.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty busy with this Mark stuff, so I don't
He's
have
out there
time
looking for
to
Mark
figure
Pope.
out the best amount. But
Okay.
There's
get
the
more
judge.
money to us, and I will go to a specific
This is a real offer, ladies and gentlemen.
classic scene from La La Land, which of course is
I didn't realize
the
his heels were so
Mount
fucking
Hollywood
huge. Those are like
Drive,
dancing shoes,
where
man.
Mia and Sebastian had their famous dance.
Okay,
And
let
I
me-
will
let me
film your
just-
popcorn
Huckabee.
classic right there.
Let me clear this. Let me clear something up. A couple of ground rules here. Maybe Justin, you explained this, but I was zoned out. I've not eaten today. A couple of things. When
Go
is
ahead,
the
please.
cutoff before they get a holiday before the Christmas for you? I mean, will you do? If these Venmos come in, let's say
These Venmos.
to,
a lot of
tomorrow,
Venmos coming
is
in.
the deal still on?
And Venmo, all this crap has to come in.
All this
really
crap.
tonight if
The
you want
fuck?
your popcorn classic for Christmas. If
Okay.
you need
It's
it
really
for
all
Christmas
Venmo.
as a gift.
It's gotta
you
come
gotta
in
get it
now.
tonight, but you can do it after that. But there's no telling when you'll get the video. It could be further on down the line.
Okay, so there you go,
Which, all
folks.
these
Get it in
donations are for
now.
Venmo
We will
right now?
keep the Venmo open through till next year, till the Oscar special. Greg, I have a special guest in the studio today. I think you might want to take a.
Is it Mark?
No, it's not
Is it
Mark.
Mark?
It is
That'd be
the
funny if it
editor
was.
of On Cinema,
Who?
Sasha.
Oh,
Sasha Stanton. Yeah, Sasha's here. Are you in on
the
mic?
editor of On
sure.
Cinema.
No, you're not. Well, it is on, but it's the worst mic ever made.
Oh.
So you just have to.
Sasha, I got a tip for you if you ever want to win
The
any
editor of On
awards as an
Cinema?
editor,
That's pretty
maybe don't use any of the footage with Dakar playing their songs.
Yeah, well, I sort of have
Oh
to
my
do
God,
what
that mic is
Tim asked
awful.
me to do, but I'll keep it in mind
There you
for
go.
personal projects.
All right, let's get real with Sasha. Thank you, Greg. Check
Thanks,
in when
Greg.
you can later, okay?
Okay.
Good luck
Talk to
with
you guys
everything.
later.
Bye, Greg.
Wow. So let's just take a minute with Sasha here, who's Sasha Stanton Craven has been
Sasha
editing
Stanton Craven. Jeez, what a name. That's
the
crazy.
On Cinema universe. I think it goes back to episode 1.
Damn.
Yes, that's right.
Dr.
is correct.
Sen is with us.
Justin, you're on the line.
I am, of course. Yep.
How's the fundraising going? We've hit $2,000, by the way.
Hype.
It's going great. Yeah, we've got a couple big money donations coming in.
Yeah, the
so,
fucking $1,000
bucks,
it's
hell yeah.
great here.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'd like to do a shout out to Rye P, who threw $1,000 in there.
Yes.
Get out.
Get
Yes,
out.
he did.
Who's
yes,
that?
he did.
Who is that?
You
I
know
know
who
who
that
is
is?
who indeed is that.
It so showed up on the
Oh, wow.
thing.
Oh, you're looking at the Patreon?
$1,000.
Oh, look at
No,
this.
I was looking at
I'm
the-
sorry.
So,
Smack
folks,
Big Bro.
go
Scrolling.
be a part of the action. Go to On Cinema,
Number 2. Hey, Matt Big
Patreon.com
Bro's just had my
on
deck run.
Cinema, or Patreon.com/On Cinema,
Imagine a
and you can
number.
see in real time how the momentum is building for this wonderful experience.
For
It's
financial
Now,
Joe
investments.
Mentum for Joe Estevez.
It's Joe Mentum. Joe Mentum. Now,
Joe Mentum?
Justin,
That's good.
We've kept
All right, Joe Mentum.
we've
Joe
kept
Murray.
Sasha in a bit
Joe
of
Murray
a
Lane.
box, as you know.
Sure.
We have some. Justin, you just texted me something private.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want to reveal your hunch? Because I don't think there's anything. Uh-oh.
private conversations while Tim is talking. And,
Yeah,
and,
I mean, that is just a hunch. I'm just guessing.
and
but
Justin
my
is talking.
guess
That's
would
great.
be,
I want to
We're
see
coming
back
back
what that
live
looked like.
with the
It just fucking
Sure.
spasmed when I sneezed. That was crazy.
usually takes a second to refresh.
Brr.
Huh. That's weird. Okay. For whatever reason, it's still. Does it still looking like it's my screensaver on there?
No.
I am still seeing your screensaver. There we go. There you go.
Okay. It took a little bit. I got to figure out why that is not. Why that's happening. But you have a
gotta
hunch
get your
about
kinks
someone that
worked
made a
out, Tim.
big donation.
We had a big donation. We had $1,000 donation come
Yes.
in about 10 minutes or so into the broadcast, and it came in, I think, on Venmo under the name Rye Phil. And my guess is that donation might have come from Ryan Felipe,
Who?
who is a movie star.
Oh, Ryan Felipe.
A real movie star.
There's no fucking way
he's
that's
a real
true. I don't know who that
Hollywood,
is,
real
but
Hollywood actor.
So what I want to do right now, I want to take a second to set my settings so we don't go to the
Ryan
screensaver.
Felipe?
This is your opportunity to ask a
Who the fuck
question or
is that?
two
Is
to
that a real
Sasha,
thing?
who really is
or is he just doing
sort
a
of
fucking
that.
Greg Tarkington and just
I don't want to
assuming
say
things
if
that
we're
aren't
making
true?
connections to. I always relate things to the Beatles, but you don't want to say he's the George Martin of the group. He's certainly not part of the Fab Four.
I was going to say that's
But maybe
that's an ancient
we'll
Beatle,
have to
the
figure out
forgotten Beatle.
if there's an analogy. But if you look at the creative force of the creative core of On Cinema, you're talking
Yes.
Tim, Greg, Eric Nicola,
Yes.
and
Nicola, is that how you pronounce that? I said
Who
no
else?
Nicola.
Maybe all the guitars.
Sasha
Who?
right here.
And I will say it's a
So Justin,
it's
you
a
ask
personal
you.
honor for me.
Yes, you take over for 1 sec because I've got to look at this look at this
course.
computer.
This webs.
So Sasha is a friend of mine online who I've never met in real life.
Tim
but
Heidecker. They've
an
never met,
honor to
and they've been
talk
working
to
on
someone
cinema
who
for
has
this long.
spent
That's
so
fucking
many
crazy.
Thousands of hours working and re-editing.
Oh my god, it's like
their
being in a
video
fucking
work.
university
Yeah,
classroom
Justin,
and the fucking
what's
teachers
going on
trying to work
tonight,
out how
Sasha?
to.
I feel like we're getting
Get some
closer
working
to
properly.
actually meeting now that we're talking through this
Yeah,
incredibly
one of
bad
these
microphone.
How cute
One
is
of
that?
these days. Now, tell us about how important this night is to
Wow, this is
what
like
you guys do over
properly
there and what
behind the
you're trying to do
scenes. Such a
for the Oscar
weird
special.
telephone.
Oh
man.
my god,
What do these donations help make
Very
happen?
strange.
it's Christmas in
fixed it.
Tinseltown. It's the Academy
Academy
Awards.
Awards.
Like it's the biggest night in the year when you're out here, when
Pop
you're
up some
walking down the
popcorn.
street, when you're walking down Hollywood Boulevard, you can feel the energy in every shop in town, and it's an honor
Oh, the
to
core
be
on cinema
a part
team
of it
know what it's all about, man.
in our way.
Sasha,
Yeah.
I'm going to take over this interview here, but I'm going to ask you questions.
Okay.
Talk about because you're in the guts of the Oscar
The
special.
guts.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
You are in the room. You are in the control center usually.
Yes.
What is that night like for?
Oh my God! It
For
is
everybody.
It's the most hectic and
Yeah, I can only
fun
imagine
night
what kind of
of the
studio
year.
production
It's,
that would be, man.
everything is
Having done
going
studio
wrong,
production myself,
and
in university, that
it's
must
just
be
really
fucking
just like
chaos.
trying to keep it flying while we're building the plane.
Yeah, completely. Exactly. That's exactly what the Oscar special is like, because it all just gets pieced together pretty much as it going on with like the vision mixing and stuff. It's very much all just them doing it as they talk, which is quite fucking impressive for a live studio production. Fucking crazy to me that they managed to do it like that every year.
And
Damn impressive.
It's just every year I feel like it gets more ambitious
Look, the YouTube play bar's changed a little bit. It's like it starts red and then it goes to like a pink near the end. The fuck's that all about?
and more packed
That's
with
weird, man.
super
Why did they do
guest
these random
stars
visual changes now?
and segments and ideas. We've had great Oscar finales.
Viva el
we
Oscar.
had the unveiling of James Dean, which I feel like doesn't
That's
get
going to be
enough
one of the
attention.
highlights of the Oscar
The real
special.
life James Dean.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the Mark's
Why is
Living
Tim saying
Oscar from
that was
last
great.
year.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you don't get on the real Oscar broadcast.
isn't-
Like, this is going the next level. It's
Now,
like-
I was watching something. Somebody posted this thing from
There's
the
Hank.
90s. It was an Oscar. It was from the early 90s. It was a real Oscar moment where you have Pee Wee Herman up on the Oscar. This is true. You have
Okay.
Pee Wee Herman up there, and then this robot comes out and starts shooting at Pee Wee. Have you heard about this?
I
No,
haven't
I've
heard
not
about
heard
this.
about this.
And Pee Wee is attached to strings, like Peter Pan style,
Oh, I see.
and starts calling out for RoboCop.
Huh?
I'm not joking, folks.
I think I've heard about
This
that.
is
If I
something
remember
that's what somebody
RoboCop.
posted. I can't
Yeah, you said
remember who.
RoboCop,
But
it rings a
they
bell.
posted Pee-wee flies up into the sky, and then RoboCop comes down one of the aisles and starts blasting away.
Wow.
You gotta look this up. It's unbelievable.
That's like
But that's
true
what they
on
used to
cinema
do
fashion.
at the Oscars,
And they don't
folks.
do
They
it
used to
anymore.
have fun. They used to create
Movie magic.
movie magic. And now
That's
it's
what
very
on cinema's for now.
serious. It's very everyone's very kind of
They gotta-
dour and
They got to get Kirk Douglas up there in the living Oscar set,
real
costume,
Oscar
and
critique.
wheel him around
Damn,
for an hour
that's crazy.
and ask him
Oscar
questions. And I think
expertise.
that would inject some of the fun into it that used to be there.
So Sasha also has edited, I think, every season except one season of 1 or 2 seasons of On Cinema, and you were on other projects.
Yep.
But has also,
My fucking picture
edited
of
Mr.
Greg in a
America,
dungeon is so funny,
which
man.
was the big movie that came out this
that.
year.
True. I think edited it in 6 weeks.
Is that right?
I think
6
so.
Is that a
weeks?
short
Fuck, man.
Short amount of
3-day
time.
shoot. It is a short amount of time.
amount of time to edit a
I
feature
did that
film?
Yeah,
in
a
the
month.
break from
That- I
editing
cannot
another movie,
fucking
which
fathom
was
that, man.
A much
over-
bigger
over-
movie.
over 3 calendar years.
Yeah. So
That's crazy,
you
editing
first
a
got
film
all
in
the
a
footage
month,
from
like,
the
just a week
Mr.
over a
America.
month.
There was no
Fucking
talk of it
Christ, I
becoming
cannot even
a
comprehend
feature
that.
film at that point. It was
no,
just
we were talking like a 20-minute
20-minute or
thing.
maybe 30 minutes. But
Wow.
you cut down. You reported to us. You said, "I've got what?"
Well, when you first started asking about it, I mean, I think even when we got the footage, you were like, I don't know, it feels like we have something that's bigger than maybe we initially intended. And
I gotta say,
the first cut that I had
I thought it was
was
gonna be a
2
bit
hours
more-
and 9 minutes.
on the on cinema
And
side,
it was
the on
definitely
cinema
like,
is very
it
much
felt
more
long, but it didn't feel that
real
long.
people.
Like, it felt like
Talk about
there
on
was
cinema,
something
which is
that had
okay.
a real structure.
But
and
you know, it's
staying
more like
power
just
to it.
listening to behind the scenes stuff and not.
Well,
I'm
do
not
you agree with
chuckling as
the-
much. But oh well.
Hollywood Reporter, which
Like I said, we're just gonna say
the LA
fuck it and
Times,
try and
which
watch some high network stuff
said it
next
was
week. Just see what
laugh-free.
happens. If I get told no
I
and I
wouldn't
get
say it was
slapped,
laugh-free. I think
won't
we
do
had
it.
some pretty good
If I
laughs
don't,
every time we watched it. I still
keep doing it.
laugh when I watch it.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
Great.
But
Full
you
of
know,
jokes.
maybe they watched it with the sound off and missed the parts that were visually funny.
People are upset. I'm not in character. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is just fun. It is 6. It is. I've been very
That's
stressed,
what I was thinking.
very overworked with a million things,
Oh,
and I'm personally insulted that I have to do this at all. I have to sit here and grovel for anything.
my
I should
sounds
be
a bit
given a
more like
blank
on
check.
cinema. There it is.
But I am committed.
There's
I'm
the
going to be
on
on
cinema
tour, of
Tim
course,
Young
during the Oscars, so I'm flying back at my own expense to be here with you
Damn.
for Oscar night.
Okay.
If I can do that, then I think you can pitch in $10, $15, $20. I think you put in.
He's got you
Someone
there.
says Tim Heidecker doesn't have $5,000 to produce his own content. You don't think I'm spending $5,000 of my own money on this shit? Of course I am. This doesn't cost $5,000. It costs in the 6 figures, low 6 figures.
There's a whole crew.
Low
This thing
six-
is like
people,
a legitimate production.
We pay people. That's what you don't understand.
We
I'm
pay
not one of
people.
these
We pay
YouTubers
There's a person
who goes around and exploits all their friends to do pranks.
There's
a
a person on Oscar special
Go
night.
This is
this
Go
we
ahead.
call Oscar night. But there's a person dedicated to just throwing up the graphics that are on the TV behind Tim and Greg.
That's correct.
funny as fuck.
And all those stills of hobbits that you've enjoyed over the years.
Yes,
that is
that
usually
one-
Dan Longino.
Yeah, that one little.
And-
Great Dan
fucking,
Longino,
dwarf that we
director.
love.
I
Dwarf
think
that
this
we love.
Dan Longino, he was a Tim and Eric alumni.
Oh, really?
He's directed or
Oh,
starred.
I
or
think we talked about that in the
starred.
chat before. Actually, that's right.
He's
recognize
responsible
that.
for that show,
Oh.
Pen 15 on Hulu.
Yeah,
Never
he
heard of it.
directed the pilot and 2 of the episodes in the first season.
Cool.
There you go.
Busy,
So
busy.
the big guys are involved with this every year. Of course, Joe Estevez. Speaking of Joe,
Joe,
I'm going to make this pledge to you.
please.
When we
Joe.
hit, when
Wah.
we hit,
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
When
guy.
we hit-
Someone says say fart knocker and I'll give $20. Let's see
Fart
if
knocker.
let's see if you
Fart
can
knocker,
put your
go ahead.
money where your mouth is.
I'll say
TR.
anything. I'll say anything
Fart knocker. Why?
for any amount of money. I'm your little whore tonight. I'll
do
bend
it.
over
All right.
I'll do whatever you want. Give us an update, Justin, on how things are looking.
All
You didn't say
speaking
fart
of-
knocker?
Here's something I want to ask you, and you can
Well,
decide
that's it, but not
how
with
and when
much
this happens. But
grandiosity, I
you're
bet that
saying
guy was
this, you'll do
expecting.
anything for money. Here's what everyone in this community is waiting for,
Go
and
on.
have been waiting for months.
Well, I've been
Will
waiting
you
for this
intrigued.
point.
Will you, at some money level, at some pledge level tonight, finally play Classic Movie Time by Greg Turkington?
You know
What?
what?
Oh.
I have it. I have it. I have
There we
the.
go.
I have the.
Yeah, classic movie time. That one segment from that one season of On Cinema at the Cinema that never got shown. Forgot about
File. I have classic
All right,
movie
well,
time.
that. Do you? Did they ever do anything
But,
for classic
Save
movie
the
time?
price. Let's get people going. Let's get people motivated.
I will release classic movie time from my vault. It's almost
Damn.
like Disney, the way Disney holds things.
Like Disney.
They make you want it.
It's true.
I've decided
We don't do that anymore.
if
they
we
used
hit
to.
the $4,000 mark
Approach.
by 7 o'clock
7
on
o'clock.
on the West Coast here, it's 6:35
6:35
right now on the
PM,
West Coast.
There's no way that's gonna happen.
If we hit
Fucking no way.
$4,000 by 7 p.m., that's 25 minutes
25
from
minutes.
now. It's
yeah.
a big ask.
That's a fucking major ass. Tim
I will
Heideck. I
release
know about that one, buddy. boy.
Classic movie time. Greg Turkington's segment that I refuse to air. Is that fair?
Well, people
hear
are
'em. You're
55,
listening out
55.
there. This is your chance. We've been
Here's how you can do
demanding
it.
this
Here's how you can
forever.
here's how you can unlock
Unlock.
classic movie time.
Hashtag free
You
classic
get on
movie time.
patreon.com/oncinema.
Hashtag
You
popcorn
join.
pledge.
You join as a one-time member. You can join for any dollar amount. Really, I think the lowest is $5, but you can join for as much as $10,000, whatever.
No one is
And
doing
get all
Patreon,
kinds
it's
of
all
wonderful
Venmo.
rewards. You can join for a higher price
Very
point.
reasonable fucking.
After we deduct that first
monetary
month,
gain
you
at the
can
moment, man.
cancel. All right? So you
right.
say, I want to give $20, but I don't want to do $20 a month.
Yeah,
that's
fair.
bullshit.
That is bullshit.
You can get on patreon.com/oncinema and
Stan
join
with
for
his fucking
$20.
injured finger.
All you got to do is, after that first billing cycle, cancel that shit.
Oh God, you devil.
That's option A. Option B, we've made it even easier. Get onto Patreon. I mean, get onto Venmo.
Yes.
Get on your Venmo app. Donate whatever you want. Give us $1,000. Give us $2. If you do $50, include your email and the Popcorn Classic, Greg Turkington sends you a video Popcorn Classic
God
review.
damn. Review.
If you do it tonight,
If you do it
get that
tonight.
before Christmas.
Holy shit.
Okay? I mean, what else can we do? You get to
great
show
deal.
your
That's
friend.
a hell of a deal.
You get to show your friend. Say your best friend is named Barney.
Barney.
You go, Barney, Merry Christmas. I know you're a member of the On Cinema family. Here is a review of
On
Steel
Cinema
Magnolias by Greg Turkington. Your dream has come true.
Interesting choice.
That
of film,
happens
though.
tonight.
That's crazy.
The dream is tonight. If you
God,
make
Greg must
the
be
call
fucking doing
and
back
do
to
it.
back to
I
back to
can
back. popcorn
confirm that
classics.
there
That's
is
crazy.
classic movie time in the vault. Greg is pestering me about releasing it every day, and Tim is sitting on it. So this is your opportunity to do it.
okay, well listen.
That's what the fuck.
That's
so
the
they
goal.
did film
If we hit
classic movies, they just
$3,000,
didn't
I'm
do
going to
it?
get a
What the-
special guest
No
on
way.
the line. That's a no-brainer
Oh,
right there.
damn.
I'm going to get a special guest to the
250.
show online to give us his year in review, and that's going to happen at the $3,000 mark. What else do we have? How's it looking, Justin? Give us. How about you do this, Justin? Read off some notable new additions to the family.
fucking way.
We're getting actually now a number of these 50-plus Venmos are starting to come in now that people
Yes.
are realizing what
Yeah,
Greg
the-
has put on the
yes,
table.
yes,
They're
yes.
coming in.
The one with classic movie time.
And we just had a big one actually on Venmo from Mark Koch, which is funny, kind of like a
Koch.
Mark Crux.
Yeah, maybe
sort of
it's
a name.
Mark under
Maybe
in
it's
disguise.
Mark. Could be Mark.
$250 on
Wow.
Venmo.
That was
That's
Mark in
unbelievable.
disguise.
So let's do that. If
A
you
very
Or maybe was that Mark and
donation.
Posh?
if you read if you're Venmoing us, this will be an interesting promotion. Venmo us $100 or more, and we will say your name on the air. We will read your
Wow.
name. If you have a message in
For
Venmo,
$100, they'll
we will
say
read
your
the
name.
message on the air.
Fuck off them.
And
Come
I'm
on.
invigorated
Yeah,
now.
I will read it.
I was so depressed coming over here to do this. Why I'm plugging all these things in. The audio sucks.
Oh, he was fine.
Now I am invigorated. I'm going to go all night. As there's nothing
Oops,
on
my bad, I
battery.
just muted that by accident. LOL.
And Sasha's going to take off. I can
Yep,
feel it.
I gotta go.
He's got to go. But thanks
can
for stopping
feel it.
by. I'll see you in the new year. Merry Christmas.
Thank you,
We say
guys.
Merry Christmas
Merry
in my
Christmas.
house.
And thank you for your support.
Merry Christmas to the Eder of On Cinema.
I don't know. This thing sucks anyway. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, Justin, let's reiterate that. And you can interrupt at any time, but
Sure.
join the Venmo experience for over $100 or
The Venmos are
more.
coming in. Yeah, the Venmos are coming in fast. They're coming in hot and heavy.
Fucking
It's crazy.
speeding through.
How
and it's
many?
Crazy.
Over $100. We'll read your name and any kind of
Oh,
message you
Jesus.
want to put in there. How wonderful that you can see this in real time and we can give this back to the audience.
Great.
Okay, here's one. Antonio Martinez, $150.
Wow.
And he says-
$150.
he says, "I want
Why so many
a Rise
WC
of
Fields are?
Skywalker review for us pre-Disney Star Wars freaks."
Okay.
With George
I can
Lucas.
get
I
to
haven't
that.
seen
Rat.
that trash. It just came out tonight, so I haven't seen that trash.
I'm
but,
gonna ask.
know.
I'm gonna ask Greg to see if he's up for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a kind of a challenge for the fans.
$3,000
who I
Enos. They could
think,
do it.
It's
If
probably
we can
time
get
for them to
$1,000,
put their money where their mouth
$900
is.
and fucking
We have been hearing all
20
year
minutes,
from
that'd be
this group
crazy.
of people. They call themselves Unity Heads. They're
Oh,
kind of,
Unity Heads, indeed. Where we like Greg and Tim.
the people who go to a restaurant, they take 30 minutes, they can't decide what to order. They're people with, I think, kind of no convictions in life. Can't pick a side. And they are constantly complaining about kind of the infighting in this community and
Is there?
Yeah.
the arguments that go back and forth. But if you
Hold on a
people,
sec,
these
Jason.
unions, I
Justin.
think it-
Justin, hold
Sure,
on.
go ahead,
Breaking
go
news.
ahead.
Breaking news. We have Greg Turkington calling
Greg
back in.
Tarkington on the phone.
Greg.
Excellent.
Hey guys.
Hey,
I'm
guys.
wondering if someone in the On Cinema community, On Cinema family, probably it's going to be a Greg head.
Probably a Greg Head,
could
yeah.
help me out. We're here in
A
Long
movie
Beach
freak,
trying to
perhaps.
find Mark, and I got a tip that the diner, the George's 50s diner from 2010 Cinderella story starring Hilary Duff, is
Hilary Duff.
somewhere in Long Beach. I can't find it. I'm walking around.
How can Greg
on
not
a couple
find
of the
a
main
movie
drags here
location?
now. I'm
Doesn't he
not
do?
finding
He's
Mark
been doing on cinema
anywhere.
location for like
And
fucking
Okay, well, listen,
10
let
plus
me-
years.
Mark.
Let me
And I'm
interrupt
wondering,
you.
as long as I'm here,
Let me-
if somebody can
Greg laughing.
get me an address for this 50s diner, maybe Mark would be there. I know he likes Hilary Duff.
Yeah, he
It's
likes
a, it's
going
a
to movie
confusing
locations.
request. But let me ask you something.
Greg's not even
we've
looking
gotten
for
a lot
Mark,
of
he's just
requests
looking at
for
movie
Reviews
locations.
from you. Do you have a review you can provide us for the what's it called? Star Wars, the new Star Wars movie, Revenge of Skywalker, whatever it
Oh
is.
my God, Rise of Skywalker came out.
comes back, or whatever it is.
Yeah, Revenge of Skywalker.
Huh?
Sure. I mean, I always love to give these reviews. Usually you don't let me do them unless
Okay.
we're doing
we're
an
trying to-
episode of On Cinema.
Trying
Sure.
to raise some money here, so please, your review of
The Revenge of
the
Skywalker.
new Star Wars movie, Revenge of Skywalker.
Well, it's taken, gosh, I guess it's almost 50 years, but Lucas and company have finally gotten it right. This
Lucas
is the
and
best
company?
Star Wars movie in the entire series. Some say, well, without some of the old cast members, Alec Guinness and Carrie Fisher and some of these people, that Star Wars
Oh,
was
yeah,
dead.
Carrie
Star
Fisher's
Wars
not in
was
this
never
film.
coming back.
Fucking
And
Uncanny
here
Valley,
they breathe
Carrie.
new life into it. George Lucas has assembled a new team,
Yes.
a new writer, new cast,
Yeah, great.
and some of the same old characters that we love, and put together the best Star Wars movie yet. I've already seen it twice, and I'm going to see it again, but I wait till pretty much
Oh,
midnight
Greg.
showings of these things.
They do
because
such
I
a
need
good job
the
of
daylight
reviewing
hours
films
to
they definitely
find
have
Mark.
not seen.
Wow.
Five bags of popcorn.
Great. Well, I think everyone loves
Great.
can't get enough of the Star Wars movies, and that's going to be fun for everybody to see over the holidays. It's always good to.
And if there's anybody out there that knows where George's 50s diner from a Cinderella story,
Yeah, we have that coming in.
2010,
We have that coming in on the
somewhere-
chat. It's 4390 Atlantic Avenue, Long
Oh, yeah,
Beach,
that is.
California.
That's
oh
helpful.
My God, okay. I
Okay.
was
Oh my
on
God.
Atlantic Avenue about 20 minutes ago, so I will head back over there. 4390.
welcome,
4390 Atlantic Avenue, according to OKCMAXK on the chat room
Okay.
here. All
Okay.
right.
Thanks. Talk to you guys later.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye, Greg.
All right. So
Take it easy, Greg.
now I want to get back to what you were talking about with Unity, but I also realize and notice that we've hit the $3,000
yeah.
mark.
Yeah, buddy.
Not Mark.
Oh yeah, we
not
are
Mark
flying through
Croach.
these.
Not
But,
Mark
we
Froach,
do
come on.
have,
Leave Mark Froach alone.
I did promise a special guest.
That poor man.
So let me just
Please get Joe
let me just
Estevez.
try.
Are we going
to
to get another
reach
on cinema staff member? Production
this
member?
person here and see if we can get them on the line.
Oh shit, it's a surprise guest. Who
I'm
could
not,
it be?
I didn't.
I hope it's not someone from Dakar or something.
I'm sure deal, Justin.
I don't want to reveal anything. I don't know if this will come through.
How many phones has
Hello.
Tim got? Is it
Hello,
Manuel?
who's this?
It's Joe. Who's this?
Oh, it's
Joe,
Joe
it's Tim
Estevez.
Heidecker from
Hey.
On Cinema.
Come on, cinema.
Tim, hang on 1 second. Will you please just don't go away? Hang on
All
1
right,
second.
okay, I'll say no problem, Joe.
Okay.
Joe Estevez, ladies and gentlemen.
What was that?
Hello? Casey, I gotta call you right back, okay?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Joe, we can call you back.
Joe busy?
Are you there, Tim?
Joe, are you in trouble? Can
Are
I
you in
help
trouble?
Can
Are
we
you
call you
home?
later, or what's? Am I?
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, I was just convincing with my daughter. And I told her that I would.
Oh,
I would call her
bless.
back. How are you, Tim?
I'm doing okay.
Joe Estevez has got
we
his
are
priorities
live
right.
On the air. We are
On cinema's more important
doing
than
the On
family,
Cinema
after all.
Oscar
The On
special
Cinema family's the
telethon.
only family you
we
fucking
are raising
need.
a tremendous amount of money, and I promised the audience that I would have a special guest call in if we passed the $3,000
Joe's just
mark before
mouth breathing down the mic.
before 6:45, and here we are. So you're my special guest right now.
Wow, and congratulations
Wow.
on passing the $3,000 mark. That's great.
That is great.
Joe,
That's great.
I think it would be wonderful. You know, obviously we've had
Oh,
our
Joe
issues this
Estevez.
year with your fiscal responsibility and everything, but this is a.
Oh
this
yeah,
is
I forgot. This is like a
the
rocky
season
point
of
for Tim and
giving, the
Joe.
season
What
of
is Joe doing?
forgiveness, and I want to say that you've
like
been a
fucking
great friend to
snoring.
me over the years, and you know, just because you're not a good accountant or number man, doesn't mean you're not a good
Oh,
person.
fucking stop snoring.
Well, listen, and Tim, I feel the.
I
I feel the same way, and you know.
Oh, bless.
Gosh, that's water. On
What is it?
the bridge.
That-
Look,
that-
I mean, to say that I'm not. My feelings weren't hurt because they were.
It's good.
Yeah, I
Tim is
understand.
so Joe is fucked, man.
I'm disappointed.
Oh, Joe.
And I think that, if I would give it a chance, if you'd have kept me on a little longer.
Joe's feelings got hurt. That's terrible, man.
I would have measured up. But like
Aw.
I say, that's all water under
So
the
under the
bridge.
bridge,
Yeah,
Joe.
I don't want to
Sometimes you can't
litigate. I
do
don't want to
everything at once.
relitigate that right now, Joe. That's not why I called you.
You can't be good at
know,
everything, Joe.
I'm just saying, a lot of fans
Believe me, I have my
are
reasons.
disappointed. Okay. Yeah,
All right, let's not get into that.
Let's
Let's
not
not
get
get
into
into
that,
that.
All right. I mean, we're friends, Tim. So.
Yeah,
what the
so-
heck,
Be a bit
Joe,
more mature and
what does the
responsible,
Oscar
Joe. We're-
special
This is
mean
a
to you every
telephone,
year?
like, grow up.
I tell you, it is something that I look forward to. I start planning for it a month beforehand. I mean, I just love to get down
A
there.
month
just all
beforehand? God damn.
the special guest, and then just the excitement of who's going to win and
Who's gonna lose?
and who's not going to win, and
Who's not gonna win?
and
Who's
what's
gonna
for
win?
sure,
Who's
what's
not
for sure
gonna
you have
win?
set up for us,
That's
you
good.
know?
I like that.
Yes.
Damn, they could actually do
really
the
look forward
4,000
to
mark.
that.
They're actually doing
I
pretty
really
well.
look forward to that. You know, when it
Before
countdown,
whatever
of
time it was,
course, and,
7.
It's just a fun, great evening.
Joe's got some Oscar for
Well,
him, man.
thank you,
Sounds
Joe, for
fucking
taking
ill.
the time out of your evening. Are you looking forward to a busy Christmas? Do you have a lot planned for the Christmas coming up next week?
I do. I
Ooh.
do. But I wanted to say this. If the folks out there, I don't know, with Mr. America, though,
Oh, Mr. America, yeah, of
I
course.
saw that,
Hey,
a
welcome
couple
back,
months ago,
Mark.
the premiere.
You're just in time to hear our special guest, Joe Estevez, mouth breathing down the fucking mic.
That's
Fucking great.
just a terrific film, you and Greg. I mean,
It's been a very strange telephone. I was just saying that. It's very much a mix. It's like 40% on cinema universe stuff, and the other 60% is like actual just normal Tim talk about behind the scenes stuff. It's really weird.
Thank you, Joe.
I just tell the
Really weird.
I just tell the folks out there, if you really want to know Tim
Yeah.
and Greg, you really want to know these guys, who they are, you got to see Mr. America.
Well,
Damn the truth.
There's another edit of that movie that might be a little bit of a different situation. But Joe, listen, I got to go because we have another benchmark coming up that I got to get to. But
Very exciting.
what a pleasure it's been getting
Oh, well, of course. Just hope that you're doing well with your academia about there, brother.
to work with you all these
welcome.
years,
Good
and
to
we
see you
continue,
again.
as we say, many, many more.
All right, my friend. All right, and keep on keeping on. All right.
Keep on
Thank
keeping
you,
on.
Joe.
Thanks, Joe Estevez.
All right. Bye bye.
That's Joe Estevez.
Joe Estevez, everybody.
Pretty exciting for you, Justin, to get a chance to virtually kind of be on the same line with him in a way.
Yeah, Justin Gaynor and
Extremely, and it's
Justin Gaynor and Joe
something
Estevez in the
crazy
same
to
room
me
virtually.
that he is still answering your calls after. I mean, you and Tony kind of threw him right under the bus.
We really
this is
did.
a guy
Really
who
did.
has
Well, at least Tim
bent
admits
over
it.
backwards for you for many years, and you.
Well, let's
guys
let's
just
let's
kind
let's
of,
let's
Let's-
not
let's-
lose focus
let's-
because we are
Go listen to that.
on the cusp.
Right.
We are on the cusp.
Tim can do what he
of
wants with his
7
staff.
p.m.
and
We have
his
10
crew.
minutes to go.
Doesn't matter if it's Joe
And
Estevez or nothing.
if we get to the
they let him
$4,000
down,
mark by 7 o'clock,
they should get punished
that's
for
in
it.
10 minutes.
Nothing
I
wrong with
will
that.
release whatever it is that Greg had planned. What was it again? The classic movie time.
Classic movie time.
So I will release
Classic
that.
movie time.
I will release that live
I can't believe
on
they
the
actually
stream,
recorded something
and
for Classic
then,
Movie Time.
then
There's no
you
way.
can post it. You have my permission to post it far and wide, and Greg gives permission.
on Twitter.
But
Okay.
we are at 3,646 at the last count that I see.
Yeah, I mean, I will also say this: we
Champunga?
are definitely above what you're seeing on the screen.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is in
I
Fast
see.
and Furious.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So let's wait for an update. The new
crazy.
update will be coming in at. Oh, what do you want to give us a
I
minute?
really don't know if I did
do you want to do a little
4,000 by 7
admin work
o'clock, but
there?
apparently they are gonna. Which is
And
cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Good for them.
typing
Good for the
these in,
On Cinema
yeah.
family.
And so we'll just stall while we get an update. We'll get an update at in 2 minutes. Up until we get to that, I'm feeling very optimistic
I'm feeling
that
pretty
we
good
are
about
going to
it,
be
too.
able to release the classic
Finally.
movie time, which I
That's what
think
we
will
want
be a
is
big
classic movie
disappointment
time,
for a
man.
lot
Where
of
is it?
people.
A big disappointment. Come on.
But
We'll see.
we'll see.
Who's going to say no to more movie expertise from Greg Tarkington?
Let's see. Waiting for an update on this. Looking forward to the refresh. I think we're all standing by. If you want to get for Christmas, you get
Oh, we
in
know.
a great Christmas gift, which is the Venmo.
Yes.
$50
the
Venmo to
Popcorn
the On
Classic
Cinema
Review,
Oscar Special
courtesy
Venmo
of
account.
Greg
Resident film buff and
Turkington.
film expert Greg Turkington will record a video review of a popcorn
Crazy.
classic of your choice to be sent to whoever you want. You can send it to your mom or your dad, aunt or your uncle, your best friend, somebody in the On Cinema family I
Love
know
the
is
idea of
dying
someone's
for this.
mother
But it's just going
being
to
an
cost you a little
On
bit of
Cinema
cash.
family member.
And that money is going to go directly into funding the 2020.
Tim, I have breaking news.
Go
I have
ahead.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
As I switch back over to Venmo to start throwing these in, I see a $1,000 donation.
Come on.
Damn.
Joseph-
Fuck me, man.
Joseph Gugliotta.
Ho!
Gugliotta.
Type it in right now.
Oh,
So classic movie time
Is
is
big-
that's $2,000 donations. Who the fuck are
And
these people, man?
unlocked.
the table.
It's fucking
Unbelievable.
nuts. That is fucking crazy. to me.
Unbelievable, folks. We
Genuinely.
have now
And then they're going to be.
over. I mean, we must be
nearly
over
at
that
5,000 then?
number. We'll get a refresh now in a second or two.
Coming up. It's
Coming
gonna
up.
be there in seconds. It'll be there in seconds.
That is
It's going to
wild
show
to
up
me,
on
man.
my laptop, and then it will show up on
$1,000?
the
Like, what the
live stream.
fuck?
It's so
Yeah, it
exciting.
is.
This is getting really exciting. Now we're way over.
No, they're
We're
near
4,000. You know what? I
Not even
hate to
halfway
do
through
this
the
to you
fucking
guys.
stream.
I was hoping to
We're
get.
damn near 5,000.
See, now we overshot. And
Uh-huh.
now I have to think whether or not we should be releasing this because I was asking for 4,000, not more. But
Yeah, sure.
I will make this promise to the On Center community. I will release it no matter what Tim decides here. So
no,
don't
I
worry.
am.
Good for you,
I am.
Justin Gaynor.
Time, it's
I'm
unlocked.
just. I'm
It
just
is-
playing.
it is
I'm just
done.
playing. I'm
I'm
just
just
playing.
playing. I'm just playing.
I am. I have every. I have every intention. Do we have any $100 Venmos?
Yeah,
To,
let me go all the way back. There's so many. We're so far behind. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
just scroll through
fucking
and read
hell,
the
man.
hundreders, I
There's
believe.
quite a delay on Tim's
let's
end.
see. 150. Tim, I'm a fellow patriot and corruption fighter. This is from Grayson Everett.
And
Will you
what?
please endorse my political
Corruption?
campaign to help me fight against bogus to the Washington swamp.
Well,
Grayson
The
Everett,
Washington
2020.
swamp.
I'd love to review your
That's great.
campaign platform, and certainly we'll take it under consideration.
Good for you, Tim Heidecker.
Brian McKee.
That's
for
Mr.
$100.
America
Thank
right
you
there.
for all the years of content.
Thanks.
Okay.
Elizabeth
Okay.
Lewis for $100. Elizabeth Lewis for $100. Please tell my husband that even though his name is Greg, I love him anyway. Kind of rude, but
Uh-huh.
I get it.
let's see. 101. Jeremy Sayer says, "I've got the Oscar fever. How about you?"
Hope you got it too.
Okay. People must be
Okay.
getting such a thrill out of hearing their name.
I know, for $100
How much fun
must
would
be
it be if
crazy.
I said the name, though? It must be slightly less exciting to have you read it. But hey,
You know,
what the
4 whole
hell?
bags, man. It's
Um,
fucking crazy.
Sure,
the fact that
sure.
So stand by.
the fact that 2 people donated $1,000 for this fucking Oscar special is so crazy to me, man. That's
Hi, folks.
That's not small
we
money.
should just do this once a week until
That's how much I
it's
earn
kinda
a
fun,
month.
right? What else would you
You know
be
what I
doing
mean?
now, Justin? Be
a bit
hiding
less.
from
We
your,
have, I have £1,000, so it's probably about just a bit under that. But that's still
hiding
a lot
from
of
your
money.
family.
Yeah, probably. Well,
For conversion,
maybe
would that be
going
like
dates or
900 and
something?
something?
Like that. I mean,
Sure.
Anyway.
It's always something to do.
All right.
I hope Greg doesn't have any, holiday movie marathons lined up because I'm seeing a lot of $50+ donations on Venmo.
Wow.
He's
If you
gonna
could
be.
give us a
Greg Turkington's gonna be
a
fucking
ballpark
working,
number
man.
of what you think, how
I
many
wonder how
reviews
many
you think he's
popcorn
going to be
classics.
stuck
Yeah,
doing
how many
next week,
reviews was he gonna be
or
doing?
this weekend.
Let's
Please.
see. Give me 1 minute and I'll do a quick what I see.
You gotta give a lot of respect to Greg Turkington for doing all these popcorn classics, because this is the idea: is like everyone who donates $50 to the Venmo gets a popcorn classic from Greg, and there's been a lot of those in this stream. So this whole weekend, whatever, in the fucking December of 2019 was just Greg sitting in a room recording himself going, "Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys," over and fucking over again.
See here.
That's a lot. I've got a lot of respect for that, man.
Are we talking 20, 30? Like, what are we talking here?
Oh yeah,
Maybe more than
over
that.
definitely at least 20 at the moment.
At
Wow.
least 20,
Okay.
well, yeah.
So listen,
At
what
least
we're going to do is at 7 o'clock, we're way ahead of it.
That's
We
not too
blew
bad, because
through-
you'd probably be a couple
Oh,
of
yeah.
cents.
we
It'd be
blew
like
through
up to 60 seconds,
the
probably.
$4,000 mark. At 7 o'clock, I will play
20-minute long
classic
reviews.
movie time
Not bad.
from Greg Turkington. I will need a second to set that up, but it will happen, folks. It will happen.
It will happen.
And that's in about 5 minutes. So if you've got any more $50 or $100 Venmos to read,
Yep,
Oh, I
if
got
they
some.
come in, I will read them.
Please do.
I'm now putting in
Wonderful.
all of the 50+ donations. We've got so much coming in.
Yes.
We have just this
No,
is
it's
this
Greg
incredible.
Thornton
This,
and Tim
this
going
community, they never
classic
disappoint.
moment.
Every year they
Google
come through in
Plus.
this way.
can you imagine the show we would put on if
Godfrey Daniels.
you know,
that's delicious.
let's do some math here for fun. Let's say tonight we end up hitting our, which seems like we're going to blow through the 5. I think you have to make some more popcorn buckets, Justin.
Damn,
'cause
I
I-
can't do
we're-
6
I'll tell
bags.
you this, with the stuff I haven't put in, we're already past 5,000.
Okay,
way
so
we're not
what I want to do is
That's crazy, man.
I want to take a minute because we're
must
only
be
at
the
an hour here,
fastest
and
they've
I could
earned
go for another
5,000.
hour. So why don't we, when we play the Oscar movie time, you take a little
Yeah.
bit of time to
Yeah.
refresh, and I want some new buckets up there.
New
Sure.
buckets.
Tell
You know
me-
what I mean?
Yeah, shoot me a private message and let me know what you want them to be.
Well,
and, we can make that
I'll
happen.
tell you public.
Even
I'm not
more
hiding
buckets.
anything.
How many more
I
buckets
want to
have they
get to
had?
$10,000 tonight by 8 o'clock.
Damn, fuck me, man.
Okay.
They're
So
not
that's
any-
so
oh, I
all-
see, they're
it's
gonna
an easy
reset
thing
it.
for you to
Right, fair
do
enough.
is you just however you made that, you refresh it with the new numbers. Hold on, we got another call
Oh,
coming
crazy.
in.
Who's calling? Is it Greg Turkington once again?
Who's there?
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Yes,
Guess who?
Greg Turkington
Oh, you need to hear. Hey guys, guess who?
on the line.
Who could it possibly be?
But
And I want to thank the On Cinema family for that last address because it turned out to be exactly right.
Hell
They've
yeah.
redone the interior of the diner since they shot there with Hilary Duff, but the exterior is mostly the same. And if you
Exterior.
really know the movie, you can spot some of the
If you're a
features that
movie
are the
buff, you'd
same
know
as well,
immediately.
as far as the interior goes, like some of the bar stools at the counter and stuff like that.
That's
Okay,
great.
Greg, I want to tell you something. Listen up.
Things have been reupholstered, or else we're just simply,
Greg is so
props that
great,
were
just
brought in to shoot
plowing
the
through what
movie.
everyone
Okay,
says.
I want to give you an update on something, Craig. We have hit $5,000.
Great.
I would
That's
like
great.
to double down and go for $10,000 tonight by 8 o'clock. I think it's very doable.
Very doable.
What I want to do is
Buy
I've
bags of
already made this
popcorn, man. And now they're gonna fucking go for 10,000.
pledge.
Well, that must have been the quickest they
that
ever got
because we hit
five bags of
$4,000
popcorn on the telephone.
about 10
so
minutes
far.
ago. I said if we
I say
hit
so far, this is the
$4,000
last
by
one, so.
7 o'clock, I will release Classic Movie Time.
Oh shit.
Oh wow! At last. Well, I think
Greg, so.
we're gonna hit
Oh
$1
wow.
Well, no, we're
You're gonna hit $1
releasing it.
million
What I'm
if you release that, 'cause
well, no,
that's
we should have
one of the
set
best.
it higher because
That was well, that's how much people want classic movie time.
we already hit it, so that's what I'm doing in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, I'm playing Classic Movie Time. You're a
Ooh.
little waste.
Exciting.
You're unwatchable. I think it's a disgrace. It's a very bad content. That's why I didn't air it. But everyone keeps asking about it. So you sort of like you get what you wish for.
Bro, there are so many people in the fucking telephone chat still talking about fucking Sam Hyde. Jesus Christ.
Is going to happen. So it'll be out there. It'll be off your plate.
Great.
The Sam
We've got
Hyde
several
wound must
episodes.
have been
How
quite
about
fresh at this point.
If we can reach $20,000, we'll air another one on the Oscar special.
Oh,
If we
hell
can
yeah.
reach $50,000,
Two of them?
we'll air three
Free?
classic movie times on
Well,
every
we're not
That's
setting
one- that's
those
one
conditions right
for
now.
free.
season
We're not
12. And if we can reach $100,000, we'll air 5 classic
God
movie times
damn,
on
what a
every
fucking deal.
episode in season 13.
That's a good deal.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Well, we'll discuss that offline. We are a minute away from releasing Classic
Wait,
Movie
wait,
Time.
Hold on. I need. It says the On Cinema Family was so helpful.
Oh my
I've
God,
got a
Greg
lead
is
at some
actually
of
just
the
doing a fucking-
motorcycle riding scenes from the Chips movie from 2017.
Greg is out here saying that he's fucking doing a hunt for Mark Brooks, but he's literally just fucking exploring movie locations and he's wanting addresses from people I fucking
where they're
love.
riding the motorcycles on
When
the
Greg
beach.
does shit like this,
We're
man.
shot in Long Beach on the beach, but I have no way of knowing exactly where that is.
What's
so if
this?
we can get some
You're gonna
movie
open
heads
that? I
out
wanna
there to
open your
track that
message.
down, I'll get over there right away and look for Mark. He could be hanging out at the beach.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Stand by, everybody. I've got to do a little work to make this play.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, that would be what that is. We're about to see some classic movie time, ladies and gentlemen. That's
I want to
exciting.
do something.
Bye, Greg.
Okay, Greg has hung up. Very good. That's a relief.
Relief.
I need to. Justin, maybe you have some $100 Venmos to
Sure.
explore.
Let me refresh
Here
here
it
and
is.
see what we've got.
Viva
coming.
el Oscar!
I will. Whoa. Oh, there's
I also love Greg
some
Turkington very
serious money
dearly.
just came in. We
He
have.
is
Tell me about
Australia's darling, man.
Okay.
Such a
So
hidden
we just
gem
got-
in the world of
Holy goodness.
comedy.
$1,000
Seriously.
from this time. It's definitely Ryan.
Oh, my
okay,
goodness.
Who says it is because he writes on it. It is me, Justin. You dummy. I just can't stop, and I love On Cinema.
Oh,
Wow, Ryan Philippe.
is
Who
so
is Ryan
sweet.
Philippe?
Second $1,000 donation tonight.
He just donated 2,000 fucking.
Absolutely.
This guy.
Oh, that.
This guy's been
let's see-
donating.
let's
This
see what
guy's.
the
This.
big money ones we have. So $105 from Connor Laughlin, who says, "I'm glad my sad, sick grandma had her pills on hand for me to sell, so I could probably contribute to Tim's great efforts to eradicate a number of rat
Was I muted that whole time? That's hilarious. How did that happen? Well, I don't know what when I was muted there, but I was just saying, who the fuck is Ryan Philippe? He donated 2,000 fucking dollars to this thing. He was in I Know What You Did Last Summer, and he was never on. He was never on cinema. Fucking weird. Have you ever seen On Cinema live tour? No, I know of it. I don't think I've ever watched it though. That might be another thing we can add on to the chill streams Because I'm deciding now we're just gonna do one stream where we just watch high network content, and see if I get slapped in the face for doing it or not. And if I don't get slapped in the face the first time, I'll keep doing it until I do get slapped in the face. So maybe we'll add that one on at some point.
Thank you for that. We've got a number of more $50 ones. Here we go. A couple more 100+. Landon Gamble says, Raleigh, North Carolina is officially a Tim Head city, and we would like to give Tim
Head
the
City.
key to the city.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks. Britt Ayrn says, hi, Greg.
Whoa.
I'm Britt. Can you please review the movie My Demon Lover?
What?
And then some instructions on if you can't review on the telethon, here's how you can let me know the review. So $110 from Britt. Great.
Wow.
Let's see what else.
Where's the
Greg,
where's the popcorn?
Number of these 50+
Where's the
donations
classic
coming
movie
in, so
time?
Greg's going to have plenty. Let's take a look at. Here's what we'll do. Let's take a look at what sort of movies are people requesting on these 50+.
This is a good idea, Ryan Philippe.
Someone's asking
Ryan
for
Philippe just called Justin Gaynor Ryan Philippe. That's hilarious.
Mr.
Got Ryan Philippe in mind.
Emporium's Wonder Emporium.
I remember that one.
let's
Oh,
see.
here it is. Wait a minute, I reckon. Is this what I think it is? This is what I think it is. This is the classic movie time. I know what this is because it's on High Network. I recognise it. This was from the Highlight season. Are you fucking serious? I mean, if this is what I think it is... Oh, I'm thinking about Popcorn Shuffle, I think. But I recognise this intro, and this has been put on the High Network at the very least, so I must have seen
Okay,
this.
if you're sorry
the
to
fuck?
interrupt, but
Cop and a half.
if you're noticing, we have a black screen, but we are momentarily you're going to be seeing
I can see it.
the very first frame of
How exciting.
Classic Movie Time, which is loading up now.
Woo!
So this is a big night.
Well, a lot of us have been waiting for months to watch this.
I've been
This
waiting for
is,
Classic
for
Movie
me,
Time.
a very big moment. Very big moment.
You can see, look at the fucking assets in
This
YouTube, man.
is,
It's
let
some
me
great
know when
editing
you
getting
see.
done
There
here.
we go. We are live,
Oh, I
ready
see
to
it, I see
play.
it.
As promised, it's 2 minutes late, but we are ready to
How
play.
exciting is this?
Classic movie time. I hope
everybody.
the sound will work. We don't know.
I hope so too.
When Popcorn
What the
Classic
fuck was that?
Sound
on cinema
playing?
on location.
Yeah, this is it.
I don't
movie
see it
time.
playing.
Classic
About
movie
classic
time.
movies
Behind.
in the very spot where they were filmed. With your host, Greg Turkington.
Should be coming in. Should be coming in
I
momentarily.
can see
Hey
it.
guys, this is Greg
Hey, guys.
Turkington with On Cinema at the Cinema.
How exciting.
We're looking at the popcorn classic Jimmy Hollywood.
Jimmy
from
Hollywood.
1994.
Okay. It's
118 minutes starring.
Okay, yes, this is a classic movie time, everybody. This is basically just a combination of fucking on cinema, on location, and a popcorn classic. So he's got the VHS and the location of the film, and he reviews the film.
Joe Pesci.
There we
And
go.
that's classic movie time.
Later. Where are we now?
Where are we?
are in the actual location the movie was made.
Made.
This building
Yep,
was
absolutely.
Terry Cobb's hair salon.
unbelievable.
In the movie Jimmy
Here it is, folks.
Hollywood.
Classic movie time.
Now,
You can see it. It's
all
up top
these
over it,
years
Tim
later,
Heidecker. Outside the same building. Sure.
The film has returned to the location where
film
it
is
was actually made. This is the popcorn classic on location.
Yeah.
New segment called
Classic movie time.
And this
Fuck yeah.
is classic.
This is classic. Now that's what I call classic. There he is.
Back to you, Tim.
Back to you, Tim. Great segment. Oh look, Nate, who's Eric Wareheim, everybody. How cool is that? Man, we're actually getting a little sneak peek at the inner workings here. Marilyn Heidecker, that's cute. He's just ignoring whoever that is. I'm assuming that's his wife or partner or something. Don't know who that is. Nicholas Lutsko. Okay. Well, there's Eric Wareheim, everybody. That's exciting. Eric Wareheim's here. And leaked messages in the background. Greg Turkington. Greg Turkington's here. Pretty cool. James McNew, whoever the fuck that is. Bob Dylan. Oh my fucking god. Tim himself. Justin Gaynor as well. Yeah, they're all here. Just getting a sneak peek into Tim's personal life there. Cool. That was a great, good little segment there. Behind the scenes segment. Great. I love all the mix of Greg heads and Tim heads here. Expert, amazing, wow, classic. Everyone else is like, what a disgrace, waste of time. Get this shit out of here. So funny. Nice little mix of Tim heads and Greg heads here. Tim is speechless. He sure is. I think Tim's speechless because he accidentally leaked his messages out to the world. Anything else? Yeah, Tim's email. That's so funny. Text your wife back? I know, man. That was crazy. His wife texted him at like 5 and he's not got back to her yet. That's poor.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that was... We're back.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance
That was
to see
incredible. That was what we've all been waiting for.
that? Great.
Great.
Now, I am working right now to get the donations updated. You might see that the popcorn bags go gray, and I'm working to update the number.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got it now set up so that we're going to be looking for $10,000, not 5.
Look at that.
Justin Gainer with the fucking
That's
speedy
happening
program in
now,
there, man.
or,
That's crazy.
Are we waiting for that?
Soon. I'm working on it as we speak.
So a lot of bad reviews coming in for the classic movie time that everybody
Wonderful.
was going on about.
I'm not seeing any of that.
I'm not seeing any of that. Not seeing it either.
I think people will understand that this is something special.
That is special, thanks. It's good to know that Justin Gainer is very much a solid Greg head, you know?
He's worked on a long time, and from what I understand, he's got a lot more in the can, too. That was
You know, the thing is, I looked at that, and he sent it to me. He sends me hours and hours of shit.
Back to zero bags.
And
Justin Gainer's doing some quick on the fly programming here, and he's going to change it to $10,000.
I looked at a little bit of it,
fresh bags
and
of popcorn,
I said,
my
"There's
friends.
no way I'm putting this on the show."
Pretty
because
crazy.
The quality was very low.
Who's this
We've had a
Vaughn
lot of
Thompson
complaints
person
about
who's
it.
like a mod?
And there's absolutely
Who's
no
clearly a
information that's of
Tim head
any
at heart.
interest to anyone in the whole thing.
See that?
So,
That was
just really
crap.
sad
No need for
stuff.
that.
I think that's kind of in the eye of the beholder. I think there are a lot of people who would say the same thing about a lot of
Dakar?
these, Dakar segments,
Yeah,
or
I agree.
these,
Justin.
the
Justin
gun
Gainer knows
stuff
what's
that's
up.
been going on this season. So yeah, I think it's to each his own.
But the problem with that theory is that no one is saying that, and that there is no evidence of any of that chatter happening. So
You blew it, Tim.
let's not.
Who says you blew it, Tim, again? Is that not the guy? Who's that guy? Who's the African-American older fellow who wears glasses that often appears in Tim and Eric Awesome Show? Do you know what I'm talking about? I love that guy. I can't remember his name. Isn't what he says that? Does he not? I can't remember, man. What's his
wallow
name?
in that stuff?
My favorite bit is
let's
his. I don't
focus
remember.
on.
There's like
Do
some
we have any
bloopers that he's
$100
in there.
Venmo
Like,
shout-outs?
best friends don't kill best
Look,
friends.
Just getting back to
Eric, you coward!
Here. I bet that we do.
It's so fucking funny.
I refresh this.
I'm gonna also take this time
Now
to
we
just
can't
let
play the game
everybody
'cause you
know
killed
on the
Tim.
social media that we are still live, and people are loving
Best
it.
friends don't kill best friends.
It's is this the kind of content you're gonna want to go back and watch again or listen to? No.
Yeah, I can't
That's
remember
not
his
what we're
name.
here to do.
But he's very funny.
Because that
One of my favorite Tim and Eric people up there with the other guy, Tennessee, who's in a lot of other Tim and Eric stuff. Like Tennessee's been in a lot of shit for Tim and Eric, like Purple Mattress, the adverts for Saints Row the Third and all that kind of shit. Really funny guy. The Tostido ones as well. What is it? Hi, I'm Tennessee, a pizza freak, and I have a secret. I am Pizza Totino's boy.
that takes time and work and money
Oh,
and
he's
people
great.
and labor.
Labor.
So we are still live. I'm typing. Going
There we go.
into
10,000
hour
buccarinos.
2. And
We're going into hour 2. You sure are. We're well into hour 2.
getting started.
Just getting started.
So just start updating these donations again. We have plenty of them coming in.
Fuck yeah.
Thank God for you, Justin,
Okay.
because I would be.
Thank
this
God
would be
for
such
Justin
a
Gator.
disaster and such a train wreck without you. And
We love Justin Gaynor.
Congratulations to you on the big live streaming Big Unhappy Family.
Yeah, that didn't last.
How was that experience for you?
Big Unhappy Family did not last.
Oh, it was a hell of an experience. It was it was great to give.
Where is it?
Community
Like,
a voice
Big Unhappy
for-
Family
for,
is
you know, a
nowhere to be
short
found
period of
online.
time.
It's
There
not on
are a lot
YouTube. It's
of
nowhere, as far as I can tell.
creative,
I don't
maybe
think so.
crazy members of this community, and the people really took to it. They jumped in with both
Oh.
feet. It was fun. It was contentious.
Yeah, it's
We had a lot
not-
of
it's not gonna
arguments,
be
but,
on-
Yeah, it was a great time.
So
I don't
here's
know.
what
What I
anymore.
was saying earlier.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. Go
No,
ahead.
no,
What I was saying earlier about those
It's
about these
nowhere to be
unity
seen.
heads, right? Is
Oh, I
that
don't want to look
where
on
are these
Brave.
people?
Fucking
They're
search.
supposed to be, they're the ones who want to bring everyone together. They want to stop the fighting. What better way to bring everyone together than this night, right? Get on here, make a donation, put your money where your mouth is, and show us
Is it
that
on?
you
I will
truly are about unity in this community.
I will conceptualize
What?
this for you a little more. I will create content here in front of your very own eyes. I am creating a challenge
What is
for
this?
the Unity Heads.
Oh, well, that's great.
If the Unity Heads, as a faction,
Internet Archive not even working
have
right
to
now.
raise.
Well, what?
Well, so we've got our new.
Can we
our
use the
new,
Wayback Machine
We
on
don't
it?
have our benchmarks yet. I think.
Oh well. That's
I think
better than that.
the Unity Heads together as a faction have to raise $500
A faction.
Somehow, some way,
The Greg faction and the
7:30.
Tim faction. I like that.
or they can take their Unity identity and throw it out the windows.
Ha!
I got somebody waving to me right outside my window here. I'm at the Absolutely Studios,
Absolutely Studios.
and
Absolutely.
we're going for another hour. We're going for another 50 minutes at least. Justin, I need you to take a second and update the numbers because.
Yeah, so I just put in that big second donation by
You
Ryan,
say
which is
6,000?
absolutely incredible. And now I'm getting back to
Ryan
only
Philippe
the
donated
Venmo.
another
We have
1,000?
A ton of them to put in. I will say this. Yeah,
Philippe just donated
Venmo
$3
alone,
grand.
because I'm behind in putting them in. We have, $6,600
What
in
the
Venmo
fuck?
alone. That's not counting the Patreon. So I mean, we are.
Ryan
we
Philippe,
are.
$3,000.
I got to update you. We're going to hit 10,000. I think.
That's
I
fucking
think we're on
crazy
track.
to
We're
me.
actually going to do this.
I'm feeling good about it too. I mean, listen, we
On
could show
God,
up.
man,
We
that's
could have
so
showed up,
that's
an
ridiculous.
hour and 10 minutes ago. Went live, and we could have sat here, and let's say $100 might have trickled in by this time. We could have been
Right.
sitting here. We could be looking at. Oh,
Wild.
good. We've been on for an hour. We raised $1,000. No, we're sitting here. We're
We go
absolutely
6,000?
crushing it at over $6,000. We've already passed the $6,000 mark. I
Shout
believe
out to fucking
we will be
Ryan
ca-
Philippe
yeah,
again, man. That's
We'll be
wild to me.
crossing that line shortly. We have a tremendous benchmark to get to, though. The benchmark we are looking at, really, in the big sense of the word, is the $8,000
Wild.
benchmark. Because I think we're
I
going to
probably
cruise
say
into
Dr. Sand
$7,000
didn't kill himself. I
pretty
get
soon.
it. Jeffrey Epstein
yeah.
stuff must have happened around this time,
Is
isn't it?
there anything you can tell us about the Oscar special? Anything? What are you hoping to do? What do you want to do this year for the Oscar special?
Here we go. We got some behind the scenes
Well,
nonsense
obviously,
again.
my wife,
My
Tony
wife.
Newman, is going to be a big part of it.
Such a weird fucking tightrope he's
sure.
walking right now.
There's a lot of, it's speaking of unity, there isn't a lot of unity right now in the community on the show.
Damn, really?
We've had the disbanding of Dakar.
Yeah, there's
and
been a lot of
DKR.
terrible stuff going on,
We've
man.
had our falling out with Joe, and I
Yeah.
believe Joe and I are going to be okay. We're going to get through this, but
Yeah, we'll get over it.
Joe
certainly still holds a grudge.
and we don't know where Mark is. We don't know. So it's sort of like
Yeah, everyone's falling apart at this point.
everyone's
I didn't even
scattered
think about
about.
that. Everyone's
Everyone-
scattered.
We are
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
not. There isn't the unity that you might have seen some years.
No,
If maybe never, but
Right.
but I don't think we've ever been further apart.
that's terrible.
Obviously, we've gotten the Delgados out of the situation. I don't believe we're
Delgados
seeing any more
are
of
done.
Laffy Taffy, whatever his name was, Taffy.
Taffy Raphael.
Daffy Raffy.
Rafael Torres.
Yeah, I don't believe we're going to be seeing his ass
Rafael
around
Torres.
anytime soon. Believe me, he's going to be running for the hills.
Running for the hills. Good to hear it.
And I'll tell
He's
you
paying for
frankly,
it. He's
Justin,
already paying for it in
we
spades.
had a strategy meeting on this, a creative meeting on this, and the ideas were flowing.
As
and
usual,
we have a
I bet.
lot to address, lot to cover. We have, I think, we have a really special set piece. I'll say that will.
Oh, really?
That will
I wonder where that could be.
define the night for everyone.
On cinema, on weddings.
Will
Now,
it be more iconic than the Golden Oscar, than the Living Oscar?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
We're always improving. I mean, I some people have opinions, and I'll be happy to take anyone's opinion on.
I don't think I've ever shown this on the stream. I've actually got a little bit of movie memorabilia. Look. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that very well. Hang on. This is pretty cool, actually. I just saw this in the corner of my eye, and I felt like showed it off. I've shown it on the channel before at the very least, but look. See if I do this. You see that? That, my friends, is a film reel, a piece of film reel from the 1980 something, 83, 84, 85 movie Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, and that is David Bowie in the starring role of Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. From the trailer specifically, there's David Bowie buried up to his neck. Good film, highly recommend. One of my favourite films of all time. Just spotted that there. Just a little bit of movie magic.
The best Oscar special, and I always think the best Oscar special is the last Oscar special because it's always the one that we learn the most.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Learning the most from.
Every time we start a new one, I'm like,
this
is the best one so far.
Maybe get a little more comfortable with doing the live format, but I'll
We
tell
do
you
it long
something.
enough.
We feel like we've got a lot of ground to cover this year, and there is a lot of stuff to do. Now the challenges are the budget. We've got to get to that. We've got to get to that number to be able to put the show on that we want to put on. We've got to get
6,000, 2,000. Oh, we said 10,000
I'll tell you
a
my
minute ago.
schedule. We have to get me.
What's going on here?
From Washington D.C.
up there.
back to L.A. on Oscar Day, and then the next morning ship me back out to the East Coast to do the next night of shows in Philadelphia, I believe.
Maybe see you in a bit. Enjoy your academic pursuits there, my friend.
It's going to be a tough one, but
it's extracurricularific.
What else do I have to do? I'm only here on this globe once.
True.
And I have a commitment to you people out there. I have a commitment to my friends who make the show every year. And people say, well, how is that going to work? You're just going to pop in? Here's the beautiful thing about the Oscar special.
We're a little laggy. Several repeats
we
of
sit
more
around
there.
and we write and we prep and we talk and we plan and we write and we refine and we dream up our dreams. And at some point,
dreaming up dreams.
Things get laid in cement. Decisions are
man.
made. Choices come together. And this is the show we're going to try to put on.
God, man, this is the fucking bags are piling in.
I don't need to be around for the prep for that. I will be around talking on the phone.
Good for you, Tim.
Writing emails, receiving emails,
the behind the scenes kind of nonsense. Yeah.
FaceTime,
texts, emails.
These are all things I can do from just about anywhere.
That's great.
Right.
I, in a lot of ways, like me dropping in from the sky. Pour me some bubbly. It's all you got to do. That's what the song says.
That's what the song says. Oscar fever.
And plus, with just putting more of the show into Greg's hands, is always a good thing.
But I like going in there with I like for the live experiments. I like going in there a little unclear about what's happening, a little lubricated, and let's roll and see where this goes. Because this is live, folks, and I don't want to over rehearse it. Overthink it.
No, that's on cinema. That's what on cinema's all about.
I just want to have a good time all the time, Marty. That's my perspective.
There might be some people out there a little hesitant to donate because they're worried about. They want to know, what's your status going to be this year as far as, drinking or.
Come on.
You tend to get a little carried away. And there are those who tune into this night because...
When was the last time Tim got carried away
Stand by. We got a
special
caller here. Hello?
Hey guys.
Hey, guys.
Greg Turkington from On Cinema at the Cinema and Classic Movie Time.
Yes, Greg.
And
we
our
played,
cinema and the VFA.
Classic Movie Time, which was a big flop. I think a lot of people tuned out, and I think a lot of people are
getting a lot of tweets. Getting a lot of tweets about people who are loving it. Absolutely loving it.
I've had 3 people here on the beach come up to me and say they loved it. So you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Justin, if
Man,
you
people are
released
just out
that
there
onto
watching it
the
live on the
internet as I
fucking Long
requested,
Beach.
Not
I
yet,
have
right?
not, but
Okay.
I will very shortly. I will release that onto Twitter.
How exciting.
I don't think it's a
sometime
great.
this evening.
I don't think it's a great idea. What I think we should do is hold that, even though I'm taking back my promise. Hold that until we reach $10,000. That's my instinct.
I'm okay
Hey,
with
I've
that.
got an interesting way to reach $10,000 if
Oh,
you
go
guys
on, Greg.
are looking for something.
Okay, the floor is yours.
Okay,
Wanna hear
this is
Greg's
sort of an
ideas here?
extended version of Stump the Buff.
Stump
where
the
I'm gonna
Buff.
Give 4 movie titles, and these movies have something in common.
Oh, here we
And
fucking go again.
if I'm
Stop playing
stumped,
empty
then
ball.
everyone should donate $100 each to reach $10,000.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
And if I get the answer right, everyone donate $200.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Here's the titles.
Okay.
You ready, guys?
Can you explain this to me again, Justin? Did you catch what's happening here?
What is happening
I don't
here?
know if I follow.
I'm a little confused. About it.
Well, I'm going to give 4 movie titles. These movies have something in common that most people would
Yeah.
not know.
Sure.
If I'm stumped,
Well, but
But he's the one that
how do
said
you-
it.
then they give $100. But if I answer it, then everyone has to give $200.
I don't
well,
fucking get this,
can't
Greg.
work because you are
How
setting.
are they going to know?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like something you could have just come up with.
Well, I'm trying to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
yeah, but the thing is that these movies have.
Give Greg a
something in
chance,
common.
man. He's
I
not
know,
done
but
it yet.
it seems like you
Let's stump the buff
clearly
already.
know what it is.
Well, I didn't make the movies. I'm just
I know.
collating the information, putting it out there.
Let's
So-
just giggle away at this
People can choose
ridiculous
people
concept.
believe me or not.
This
If
doesn't
people
make any
believe
sense.
me, then they donate $100.
Brother,
If they
go
don't
ahead,
believe me, they
10K.
donate $200.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting the fundamentals of how anything like this is supposed to work.
He kidding?
But
He's
if
been
you
doing
wanna
Stump
do
the Buff
this,
for
go
so
ahead.
long.
Why don't you let her rip? And I don't know how to really chart this or judge it fairly, but go ahead. And,
Well, if they believe me, they give 100. If they don't believe me,
Yeah,
they give 200.
I would believe Greg.
Okay.
He's a
Those are
movie
the
expert.
options.
all right, sounds good.
So
He's a
what do
buff.
these movies have in common?
Okay.
There's 4 of them.
Okay.
Gone in 60 Seconds,
Mm.
The Aviator, The Parent Trap with Lindsay
Aaron
Lohan,
Crab. Classic.
and
And
Chaplin.
planes.
Okay, so repeat that again quickly. Don't waste so much time. Just the movies. You don't have to drag it out. Just the 4 movies.
Lindsay
What do
Lohan
these
is an
4
important
movies
one.
have in common? Gone in 60 Seconds, the original from 1974,
Okay.
The Aviator, and which is 170 minutes.
More details,
The
yep,
Parent
yep.
Trap with Lindsay Lohan, that's 128 minutes, and Chaplin from 1992,
Chaplin's chilling.
143 minutes.
Well,
if you have the unrated edition, there's a director's cut. That's 150.
Can I take a few? Can I take a
Okay.
guess or something? I mean, just to make this interesting, because otherwise it's a total bore. Is it movies filmed in Long Beach?
Be more specific.
Oh, come on.
At the diner that you're at, or something?
No, I'm not at the diner anymore. I'm
No,
at
he's
the
left the
kids'
diner.
beach. But don't give it away until
It's
people
Tim.
started donating.
Greg is
Oh,
making
okay.
Tim laugh.
Yeah, you've messed
Because
this
this
up.
is kind of our ace in the hole, you know?
Well, it's
This
these
is
are
gonna
movies
get
that take
10K.
place in Long Beach, somewhere more specific than Long Beach. I don't know Long Beach. Atlantic
Well,
Avenue.
It's a specific location that these movies were filmed at.
Okay.
And it's
I
a
don't fucking know the
location
answer to this.
that Mark would probably be hiding at because one of the movies was
Chaplin.
Chaplin.
Yeah.
So if you want to find
Is it the
Mark,
Queen Mary or
Is
the?
it Chaplin's chili?
Is it
Yeah,
the?
it's the Queen. Yeah, okay, it's the Queen Mary.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
Queen Mary.
So,
Sick, you did it.
which
Start
was the
donating money.
filming location of Chaplin. So I'm
Chaplin.
going to get on the Queen Mary now. I hope there's no admission charge. We're just outside of it now. I saw it from the beach while doing chips.
What is the Queen Mary? I missed as a
search
boat.
for Mark, and I'm going to go on board the Queen Mary.
What's a
and
chip?
fucking hate
What's a
myself.
chip search for Mark? What is that supposed to mean?
Well,
What
it
is
was at
that?
the filming location
Oh,
of some of the
Chips.
beach
Oh,
scenes from
isn't that-
Chips.
yeah, okay.
And I thought
TV
that might
show
be a place-
Chips?
I thought Mark, the
you-
movie, the 2017 movie, I thought that Mark might,
Oh,
sometimes
him
people
laughing
that
at Greg's
are lost
nonsense,
or
man.
homeless
So
will
whole-
sleep
so
on the
wholesome.
beach, and so that was a good place to look for Mark, but he wasn't, at least on the part of the beach that I covered, I couldn't find him. So I'm going to try
Damn.
the Queen Mary.
Why
me ask
isn't
Justin-
we
He's a
think
little
Mark Brooks be
upscale
at any
for
of these
somebody
classic
that's,
movie locations? He's not at any of them.
Bad condition, as
Justin,
I'm assuming
do
he
you,
is.
That must mean
Justin,
he's
do you
really
have a
sick.
gauge on how that raised any money? If that was a complete flop or what? How did that
You got
even?
500 bucks.
What are people supposed to do now?
What are people supposed to do?
Well, if you look at your screen right now, Tim, you will see that we just had a $500 donation from.
See? That's actually
Jake,
more than they
his
were supposed
last
to
name,
give.
Jake Malone. So I think that was the
See?
$500 came from that segment right there.
Fuck yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well
Wait a
done,
minute.
Greg.
We are. You know what? Something
Are we
screwed
gonna
up
get
here,
5
Justin,
new
on the
bags
screen.
here?
It says 6,000, then it's 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000.
No,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
sorry about that.
Oh, Justin
I've been so
Gator.
busy putting this shit in.
It's a.
Let me fix that up for you.
classic on cinema.
Alright,
Fuck up,
good.
Robs there.
Anyone
So
listening
we were at
out
what?
there, if anyone listening
We
out
are
there
so
has,
close to hitting the goal.
Go ahead, Greg.
but if anyone listening out there has any other Long Beach locations where Chaplin was
Is
filmed,
Greg just on
we could
fucking
use them, and I
vacation?
will,
He's not looking for
go
fucking
scope
Mark.
them all out and see if
He's
I
just
can find
fucking
Mark tonight.
exploring
But what about
movie
where Chaplin
locations.
filmed? The actual Charlie Chaplin, where he filmed. Would those locations be helpful to you?
I mean, yeah, those would be good too, but this would be more for Chaplin from 1992, starring
1992. Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey
Robbie
Jr.
Downey Jr. Iron
Okay.
Man.
Thank you for that. So you're going on to the Queen Mary right now? Is that like a hotel or something?
Oh, wait, I love
When
this.
Thank you for that.
Thank
so you're
God for
going on to the
everything
Queen Mary
there
right
is.
now? Is that like a hotel or something?
When I get off the
Thank
phone,
God for Mike
it's a,
Huckabee.
well, it's the filming location of those 4 movies and a couple
Thank
others as
God
well.
for everything
and,
there is.
Yeah, it's also like a
classic,
hotel
man.
and a restaurant stuff. So I'm gonna
Look, it's a
go
rat
on
pack.
board and scour the ship and see if I can find Mark. I'm gonna
When
ask at the
I wanna
reception to
be
see if he's checked in
quiet.
under maybe a pseudonym like Charlie Chaplin Jr. because he is known for his impersonation of Charlie Chaplin.
Cool.
All righty then.
All right. then.
Well, good luck. Have fun on the Queen Mary. Call back in if you can.
Have
We
fun on the
are
Queen
going to
Mary.
get an update soon from Justin. I think Justin
Okay,
is,
bye, guys.
is
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Justin, you are in the weeds for sure. Oh, you've updated
yeah.
the popcorn buckets.
It was Greg
And
on his
we are
little movie
getting
vacation there.
dangerously close to our goal. We are almost at
Fucking crazy, man.
$10,000.
Now, here's the thing.
10K and
We talk
an
about
hour and
goals,
25
and
minutes.
there are goals in life.
And that's
we
why
set
I
them.
do-
We sometimes
that's
we
why I
don't
reach
reach
my
goals. Sometimes we
goals.
surpass goals. This is a case of
When you're 5,000 past your
we are going to
initial
reach our
goal.
$10,000 goal, no question. It is 724. That was we blew from 6,000 to 10,000, which we're going to hit
24
soon
minutes.
in a half hour.
Yeah,
correct?
it's fucking less than a half hour.
Oh, yeah.
So
In about a
crazy,
half-
man.
I mean,
On
maybe a
cinema
little less than
fucking
a half
family
hour.
are so powerful.
So
Yeah.
So
do we
dedicated to the cause.
we throw the dice down, and
They must have seen these
take this
telephones
thing
and went,
till
you know what we could
8
fucking
p.m.
actually do? Fuck Patreon,
and get
fuck
ourselves
Venmo,
to
fuck
$15,000
telephones,
tonight.
high network.
I've got all damn night. I could do it forever.
Okay.
You know, I'm in it to win it.
Well, YouTube doesn't have some kind of end mark for me. I
Does that
do
mean?
have
Right.
to, get out of here at some point.
You do?
But if we can come up with fun ways to some more
Well, there we go.
goal,
Set-
some things to
10
unlock, I have
fucking
some more
bucks
special
I've never
guests
heard
I
of that
could get on the
before.
phone.
Unprecedented on cinema history.
But we might be reaching our, we might be at our
Wild stuff.
peak. I can't tell.
I can't
So,
tell either.
What would be great is to
I don't like
to
I don't like the
design
mod's
a
attitude towards Greg, man.
chart
This Vaughn
which is
Thompson
which
woman. Just fucking grow
is
up, man. Leave
reflecting
Greg
trends.
Fuckington alone.
So if the trend is that
Right.
we are slowing down, maybe we as you do at the blackjack table, when to
What?
fold them.
Oh,
we
I
say
see.
we did it. We reached our goal. We're
Exactly.
Yeah,
happy
know when
with
to
it.
hold and fold them, yeah.
You set
Know when to walk away.
unrealistic
Know when to
We've
run.
got some donations coming in. We just got in a $100 donation.
The
Where?
floor is yours. Give us
Oh, I
the
haven't seen it.
$100 hellos. We'll call them.
This is from a friend of me, friend of you, friend of the show,
Oh, really?
Phil Braun. sent in $100.
Who?
Thank you, Phil.
And says,
Phil?
this
Who's Phil?
money is for the Oscar special only. Please stop
Hmm.
providing resources to searching for Mark. He has surely been swept up by human traffickers. Have a nice day.
Yes.
That's
I
funny.
believe
Oh, poor
Phil's
Mark,
onto something
man.
there for sure.
Mark's been taken by human traffickers?
Thank
God
you,
almighty.
Bill Braun, for
That's
that.
cool.
We have officially passed the $10,000 mark. $10,000
Wild.
in an hour and 26 minutes. Unbelievable. Thank you, everyone.
Right,
You
take this
believe
radio off, I'm fucking
you
melting
out
in
there,
here.
you lonely, sad,
As it always happens
sorry,
in this fucking tiny little box.
lonely,
There's my
sorry people out there listening. And you are sad and are lonely
Fucking hell.
on this.
I am wearing
Week
a,
before
a
Christmas.
pajama top right now.
Have
Ladies
more,
and gentlemen, I was wearing my upper top earlier,
I'll say,
but I cooked up a
integrity
mean ass spaghetti.
than the fine
And I
folks
stained my
at the
shirt and
Turner
it was all white,
Broadcasting
and I'm a fucking
Company,
idiot.
the now AT&T, who are
Oh,
almost in
fair.
the story now. I perceive them as the Ebenezer Scrooge
Mm-hmm.
of the fairy tale.
The fairy tale.
They are the Ebenezer Scrooge. They are not giving us Christmas
What is
Day
that?
off. They refuse to provide one shilling more.
Shilling.
And I'll tell you something. We even reached out to them and said, listen, we would love to use some of your resources, the Big Unhappy Family, some of your live streaming
Yes.
resources for this telethon.
Right.
Would that be possible? And they said, well, there's legal issues about using it to raise money and blah,
Is that a
blah,
fact?
this and that.
Did he talk about Adult
Some
Swim here?
bullshit,
Yeah.
which might be very legitimate, but I'll tell you,
Yeah, there are no good
If
reasons,
you don't want to
only
pay
legal
for
reasons.
it, maybe you can help us.
Yeah, he's really
the
ragging
money,
Adult
but
Swim
no.
right now, man.
There's all kinds
So
of problems.
I have got a couple.
Go ahead.
I'm jumping back
That's
over
pretty
to
nonsense,
Patreon
isn't
for
it?
the first time in a while, and we've got a couple large donations
Sure.
on Patreon.
Oh, my
From
God.
David
Oh,
Moorhead,
my God.
we have a $500
Oh, my God.
pledge from David Moorhead on Patreon. And also on Patreon, you ready for this? From Mariam B, we have a $1,000
Oh!
pledge.
What? Oh, $1,000. Damn.
Holy
So
shit.
the
That is holy
Patreon
shit.
money is rolling in.
I mean,
Wow.
that's
We
there's
are-
that's putting us
Mariam B.
into
Fuck
the
me, man.
black, if you will.
Into the black.
In a
Yeah.
big, in a
Very
big
much
way.
so.
Oh yeah. When this refreshes
God.
here, we're gonna see we're up.
That's like $4,000 so far
1,100
in terms of like
close to
$1,000
$1,200.
donations. Crazy.
Yeah, we are doing great. We are
You're doing very well, Justin
over
Gaynor.
1,100 now.
And Justin,
Over
you
12, almost 1,200. Yeah.
Justin, you don't have a system. You're literally manually doing this with the updates.
Oh yeah, that's why this is
doing
so slow.
mega
I am
programming right now.
refreshing the Venmo and Patreon pages and typing every one of these. in
It's,
my hand.
I have to tell you, folks, this is nothing but Justin and me and some
Yes, it is.
cables. And Justin is on my iPad on FaceTime with a microphone
It's pretty nuts.
pointed. I should take a picture. Why don't I do this? Actually, I will briefly,
Oh,
because
show
I
us.
have this capability, I will briefly
We're going to get
Go
camera
live.
content? Yes!
with my phone, and we'll do
Oh,
what
it's
I
on
do on
Instagram,
office
probably.
hours.
Yeah.
Briefly give you
Office
guys
hours,
a
yeah.
peek at what's happening here.
I'm excited.
Let me just
even though I'm
do
not
some
gonna see
things
it.
on my to set this up. I do complain about the tech, and it is challenging for me. But you got to admit, like
Tim
I'm
sounds very
getting
complaining,
a lot
you
of
know,
stuff
I must
done
say.
at the
Grow
end
up.
of the day,
Yeah,
right?
with not a lot of resources.
Zero resources. So I'm going to do something. I might be off mic for a second here.
I'm square out.
I want to make sure I don't reveal anything. We're gonna go live.
What would you be reviewing by accident? Who just donated $0? Oh shit, here we go. It's
And
absolutely.
I'll give you a little tour of what the deal is here.
yeah, right.
Okay?
I just pointed right
I don't
up
think your
against it.
number, I want to make sure your number doesn't come up in any kind
That'd
of
be
way.
hilarious.
And I'm always scared of revealing my desktops, because
Why?
who knows what I
Yeah.
have on there.
You've got a
And
phone and
we
a
don't want
That's what I
laptop.
need to. That's why I need these cinema freaks.
God, that's an old.
harassing me.
Is that an old
Twitter's not bad
fucking-
enough.
Exactly.
Is that an
so
older
we're waiting
MacBook?
for this
The
to
fuck?
turn over.
That's behind the scenes craziness, man.
We should be turning over in a second. Oh, here we are.
That is a fuck ton
We
of
are,
cables, to be fair.
Set that up.
Got
So
some
we
Mountain
have
Dew. Is that Mountain Dew?
our,
Oh, it's not. I thought it was like Mountain Dew. That would be Baja Blast. That would be Major Melon, but it's not. I don't know what that is.
set that up.
Got a Wi-Fi
So
router.
we
there.
have. Obviously, this is my control center
Just
here.
filming himself filming. What the fuck is going on, dude?
Okay.
You got the sliders,
And,
etc.
There's Justin.
iPad
And
Justin.
Justin is
2 laptops, man. Craziness.
on the iPad. Are you seeing all this?
Yeah, very.
He's eating cereal. Bowl of cereal there.
Look at all the cables.
That is fucking messy, man.
All the cables happening.
Strange
Of course,
office
my
space.
famous green shoes are in business.
Oh, Tim's green
Famous
shoes.
Green shoes are in business.
Tim's famous green shoes. We
Yeah.
love those. That's my favorite part of on
And
cinema.
then
Look at this setup, man. What is going on? Why is there so many screens everywhere?
Oh, hold on. This is the
What the fuck is that?
system that we're running
Oh, I
to
see.
broadcast
Jesus.
live.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Beautiful.
What software is that?
And there's a
Huh.
And this is
a little
the
delay.
office hours setup as well.
pretty well.
Is it?
It's a little different because it's hard to explain what's different about it. But I
understand there's a
this
lot
isn't a
of
bad way to do
technical
it. But the
stuff there.
Skype is through another computer.
Right.
And to get
You use
not to get
Skype a
too much in
lot.
the weeds, but the reason I'm doing it this way is because
Some fucking random ass behind the scenes shit
this
right now.
little doohickey here, this is the
Is that like a
a
converter? HDMI?
port
to, yeah, it's a
for
port. It's a
the
converter.
USB-C.
Yeah, it's USB-C to
port.
HDMI
Okay.
converter. Right, okay.
That
Wild.
is being used to broadcast your
I see.
screensaver.
I see.
Capiche?
Right.
I capiche.
So that
Yeah,
the
got it.
other computer I would use to do the Skype. Anyways, I'm glad to not deal with Skype because the Skype's a nightmare on its own.
Yeah, why would you still use Skype?
All right, so that's a sneak peek. We're gonna go back to
That's
the
a crazy ass
update.
mess, man.
That's
so,
a very special sneak
Yeah,
peek.
that was very special sneak peek. What the fuck?
I hope
Behind
people
the scenes
enjoyed
look.
that.
Oh, crazy ass.
Is
setup.
that something or is
Is
that
that
something,
complicated?
folks?
I don't know.
I mean,
No, I don't know.
we're,
I'm not
as
saying
we've
I'm
done,
a
as I've
tech
done
whiz
my
or
whole
nothing,
career,
but
this
that
is
seems
what we
very
do. We
complicated.
make it however we can.
Yes.
Of course, the Oscar special. See, this is what happens when you don't have the funding, when
The
you don't have the
funding?
resources that you would have for some kind of,
Yes, fine,
you know,
Adult
a
Swim.
television program. You know, some of our bigger shows that we produce. You know, you end up. What is the? What are your options?
Indeed.
Your options are
Do we
you
gotta do
get
it?
a microphone, an SM58, and stick it in to the speaker of an
SM58.
iPad,
I don't know what that
and you
is.
broadcast live.
I've got a Behringer C1.
about 1,200 people watching right now. Thousands will be watching. Over time.
Thousands will be watching.
Thousands and thousands.
And despite all those technical limitations, look at the money we've raised here. Look at what we've done
You've
here.
done well
This is
considering the
incredible.
fucking crazy
And by the
ass
way, you know, you
backwards
get
ass
everyone
setup.
complains. Someone, and also people don't have any intellectual curiosity. You have somebody saying, "Tell us what you get with for the higher levels on the Patreon."
Yeah, look up.
Folks, we couldn't have made it clearer on the Patreon page. It says,
He's got a point.
Here's what it is. Here's what you get. And
That's
I'll
what it
be
says.
honest
Yep,
with
yep,
you.
Yep.
There are lags. There are things that don't get out in time. It is not a well-oiled machine. The Patreon has
There we
never
go.
been
Yeah, and then the
a
Patriot,
great
yeah, it hasn't been.
system.
No.
It is not
No.
ideal.
Especially after COVID, which
Every
was one
month,
of the major factors they decided to
My
do.
assistant
High
Caroline
network.
comes in and says, "I need your help. I need you to give me 10. We're backed up with the Oscar Road to Oscar podcast. By the way, Justin, do you
Oh,
listen to
yeah.
the Road to the Oscar podcast?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I
Never
think
heard
it's a nice little entertaining podcast. It's something you get if
It
you
is,
join
yeah.
one of the I can't remember what level it is,
Mm-hmm.
but it is.
And
I wonder where that
especially for the
podcast is
people-
now,
For
if
the
that's, like,
people
big and happy
which we
families
hear often
going.
complaining that maybe the show, from time to time, the main show gets away from movie talk. This
that's
is a
what's
lot of
important.
movie talk.
This is
You're
basically
looking
all
for that
movie talk.
Expertise.
That's
That's
what
where you're
ours-
going to get it. You're going to get that expertise in that podcast.
That's what we're here for.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm letting you, Justin just informed me on a private chat that the donations are slowing down.
You
As
see-
we were talking
wonder why.
earlier, I feel like what we need
Fucking
is
1,200.
what we need is another benchmark, because why don't you give us a perspective of where we are. First of all, where we are
Where are we?
money wise.
So yeah, we are at just over $12,000 on the night. which
Yes.
I
And
think
that's-
is incredible.
And
I
that
think you're-
is that's with you. That's after doing a refresh of your what's coming in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's pretty much caught
Pretty
up
accurate.
at the moment. Yeah.
Now I want to hit this one more
Just hit
time,
10
and maybe we'll hit
down
this a
there.
few
Fingers
more
cool.
times. The
Cool.
incredible opportunity that we're offering for the new way to contribute through Venmo. If you get this
Oh, we're
in
doing it again.
tonight,
Classic, yeah,
if
Popcorn
you get
Classic
in
from
your
Greg
Venmo, I'd say
Turkington.
by 10 o'clock tonight or something. We'll let this run after the telethon, but 10 o'clock tonight on.
Yeah.
If you're watching this YouTube later, it is Thursday, December 19th. So it's just Thursday, December 19th, 10 p.m. West Coast time. On Cinema Oscar Special is the Venmo
Actually
handle.
crazy with America has two different fucking time zones.
If you start typing
the
in on
fuck's all
Cinema
about?
in Venmo, it comes right up.
Very bizarre.
For $50, you got to send your name and the email, the name of the person you want to send the review to, the email address that we're sending it to, and the name of the movie, and you will get a personalized Popcorn Classic review from
None
the
other
one
than
and
movie
only
buff.
film buff of
Yes.
film buffs, Greg
Film buff of all film
Turkington,
buffs.
who's seen probably every movie there is. That's going to go until 10
Maybe we
p.m.
gotta get
tonight
Greg
on the West Coast.
here for a while.
But that's to get it for Christmas. If you want to get it for Christmas, you got to get that in. But
What a beautiful present, a Christmas review
I've
from Greg.
spoken to Greg. We are going to keep that opportunity live and open. So if you're thinking about it, you want to save that for a birthday. Somebody's got some, you're not ready to pull
Oh,
the
that's
trigger
probably
on
when
the
they
50
started
yet.
having the ideas.
Keep
for
it in
this,
the back
and
of your
then
head.
they Did it for High Network. as
Write
well,
it down on a
as
piece
well
of
as
paper. Write
Manuel,
it down in your
Juicy
notes
Drops,
app.
And Axiom.
Send yourself an email.
Sarah Dominguez.
Say, I want to get this for a friend. I want him to review Witches of Eastwick, for example, would be a great one.
That would be great.
Or Mr. Mom. Or
What the fuck?
Marathon Man.
Marathon Man.
We just had a donation come in from a big on cinema fan, Sarah Green, $101. And she says she threw out a classic on cinema Oscars quote, which is, "If he can't see where he is, he can't talk about where he is." Thank you, Sarah,
That's
for
a great
that.
quote.
Say that again.
I love that quote.
What's
If
the
he
quote?
can't see where he is, he can't. If he can't see where
If he
is,
can't see
can't
where
talk
he
about where
is,
he is. That
then
is
he
when
can't
Greg
talk
was doing
about
one of
where
his
he
famous
is.
Green screen segments, his
Yes.
his Hobbit segment in front of the green screen.
Yes, and so he.
That's a classic moment.
I was yelling at the director that he.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we lost Justin.
No,
That's
it's Justin
okay.
Gaynor. He'll come back.
That's going to happen. Let me try to get Justin back.
Not Justin
Oh,
Gaynor.
he's calling me back. That's what's happening. He knows. Hello.
Sorry, I accidentally hung up on you there.
Understood.
Understood.
Yeah, so that was a
Action sound
classic
every day.
moment.
Tim's
I
all about
remember it now that
forgiveness.
you bring it. I don't remember. Here's the thing. This happens in a lot of my projects. You guys know this stuff better than I do because I don't. I don't sit around and watch it all day. I'm on to the next thing. Changing the game.
You sure?
I
Right.
changed the game so much that I don't even know what game I'm playing anymore. You understand?
You understand? Sure. Sure, Greg. Next
Change the
time I take
rules
him.
of the game.
Change
And
positions of
let's
the game
get.
and the goal.
So
and
that
the,
donation came in. Any more
et cetera,
$100
et cetera.
shout outs?
No more $100 ones. Greg, like I said, Greg's definitely got his work cut out for him because there have
Oh,
been
yeah.
a lot of
Must
those
be
50,
over 20
$50
now.
plus dollar ones on the Venmo. He's gonna have a long weekend ahead of him, I think.
So are we deciding now to not change the popcorn rank levels to the $15,000? Is that? I think that's just a sad state of affairs. That we're taking the $10,000 and saying, we did this, we went, we'll take it to
Can be
8
so.
o'clock, no matter what. That's what
Sure.
I'm committed to doing.
Do you want me to take that? Do you want me to take that last bag and make that a $15,000 bag?
Wise. I mean, you gotta hit
Uh,
it, surely.
How would that work for you?
Well, you do what you just did.
I mean,
It's
I
like
can
make-
do it. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
you want me to
it's easy.
change the goal?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
You know, the worst thing that happens, this is a great lesson. Not every goal you create for yourself is going to be something you achieve.
Well said.
Sure.
And we have to get comfortable with that as people
Well said, Tim.
because we beat ourselves up when we don't hit
Can't
goals.
achieve all our goals.
Agreed.
Even if we use Dome.
I will
And I use Dome.
make a benchmark.
There's a Jaws fella.
I mean, I will make a how about we make a unlock.
Hey guys, it's movie time. Africa menu, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, brother. You're just in time. Still got a little bit of telephonic expertise to go. $12,000 fucking dollars they've achieved so far. I think 2 people have donated $1,000, like $4,000 between them. One person donated 1,000, another person donated, like, it was an actor. I think his name's Ryan Philippe or something. Anyway, so lots happened. It's been a very interesting telethon so far because it's like 40% on cinema Tim and 60% normal Tim with Justin Gaynor. It's very weird telethon this.
Situation. What do we call this? I'm losing it now.
We're
I'll do
slowly
something
approaching
if we
the
reach
end now.
some goal.
We're very much
How's that?
entered the
How do we call
in the
it?
midst of the third act here. It seems.
I will.
A stretch goal. Yeah.
People have been asking.
Oh, they're not
They
gonna
see
have
it. They saw it when I gave a little tour
of.
of the office. They said, "I see a guitar over there.
Now we saw behind the scenes of
Will you play?
Absolutely Productions. Are we gonna get a song?
Will you play something on the guitar? I know it's not something you want to hear, Justin, but
Not really. But
Not really.
But hey, look, I'm a team player, and what I'm interested in is the best Oscar special because that means
Justin
more
Gaynor.
resources for Greg and his segments, more
I saw the
opportunities
Mars.
to maybe rebuild the VFA.
Yeah, of course.
As much as I don't want to do some of this stuff, I am a team player.
It's very mature of you, Justin.
well, that's very kind of you. So we
Tune.
do have the guitar. I don't have a pick. That's one thing I don't have. But
Why is my ukulele
We
out
do
of tune
have-
again?
the guitar, we have
I'm gonna tune my ukulele.
a lot
everybody.
of people. I mean, I think maybe even I know you're not a fan of Dakar, but I know you're a fan of the Oscars. I know you're a fan of the Oscar special.
I saw the Mars.
Oh, huge fan.
I'm a huge fan
I
of
live
Dakar.
for the Oscar special.
You can't be a fan of the Oscar special
What's wrong?
and not be a fan of a song called Oscar Fever.
Oscar Fever, everybody.
I think everyone is a fan of Oscar Fever.
I love Oscar
Everybody.
Fever.
So if we hit 15,000,
I'm gonna tune this sucker up.
and right now
quick.
we're about what, $200 away from that?
Yeah, something like that. We are at we're at 12,284, something like that. So we're
My E string is so
we're
fucked,
about
man.
7 something away.
If we can get to that, I will play an acoustic version, which I don't think I've ever done before.
Well, I think Dakar did an acoustic version.
I need to learn it.
Dakar and
Oh,
one of the-
bro, if I can learn how to play Oscar Fever on the fucking ukulele, that'd be rad. How would that go? I'm gonna try and learn how to play Oscar Fever while this is going on.
Oscar specials.
So, yeah, it's do do do.
That's just
I
a
don't know
little
if I'm gonna be able
taste.
to do it.
You hear it? Can you hear it?
I might. Ukulele might be
yeah.
too high.
Right? That's a little taste.
There's a lot. There's more where that came from. If people put their money where their mouth is, there's more where that came
How
from.
do you play Oscar
So
Fever on a
if
ukulele,
we
man?
get,
I don't think you
if,
can.
if we listen, you know what? We might not hit 15. If we don't, you're just not gonna get it. But just to wet your whistle,
We're gonna try and learn Oscar Fever here on the ukulele right now.
just to know that I'm here.
Damn, you just played a little bit of just freestyling on the guitar, right, Tim? All right, Tim. Okay.
Like an empty bottle, drained of everything left in my mind. Hanging down, loving the door, hang me up for the end of time.
Fuck yeah.
So we'll do that, but I will not give you Fill Me Up Again. I will not give you Oscar Fever until we hit that 15K.
I love it.
And Chris, I want to thank a few people: Brent B, Christopher C. A lot of people. I mean, Craig's going to be up all night doing this. David G, Tim
Oh,
C,
yeah.
Sarah Green again. Thank you, Sarah, for the 101. 101 Freeway is also, if people want to do the 101 Freeway to honor
Well, it's got to be
Hollywood,
a chord with more than
could be
fucking
a fun
one
way
string, at the
to
very
be a part
least.
of the
I don't know
movie
what
magic.
chord that would be.
101 freeway, which runs right.
It's
down
fucking 2 chords
through,
for on cinema.
Basically, you could spit
For,
on the Oscars
Oscar
if you were
fever.
on the 101.
Oh, there's actually a
Of course,
few,
a lot of
actually.
people asking, well, what about you? What if you go? What if you have to go to the Oscars this
I need
year
to learn how
because
to
of my
fucking play this, man.
appearance in Us?
Oh yeah, he was in.
Big concern.
I fucking forgot that Tim Heidecker was in Us. That film was 2.5 bags of popcorn and maybe a new script so they could decide what the fuck they're gonna do with that film because there was way too many ideas in that movie. None of them gelled very well.
There was a
There's
lot of
some talk.
Yeah, it was
Now,
better.
let's analyze that for a second.
Not a big
'cause I
Us
think
fan.
Yeah.
it's a fun game to play. A fun little. We can game that out pretty easily, I think. I'm in no way consider myself eligible in any way for any kind of award myself
Yeah, I would agree.
because of the size of the part, because of the kind of movie it is, and
Yeah,
because of the
well,
competition
sure.
out there. I mean, you have tremendous actors in that category this year, unquestionably.
I mean,
Forget
Tim was
that
pretty good in
side.
that film.
But
Really weird choice to have him
say
in there.
there's the outside chance that
He was pretty good in
the
it.
film itself is nominated for Best Picture.
I don't think it will be. I don't think it was.
Then,
Or
folks,
should have been.
there
It was
is a
mad.
scenario where I am invited to the ceremony as a member of the cast, as one of the leads in the movie, because of the way that film, the way it was structured. I would be on that potential list of people that would go to the ceremony.
That is true.
We can
Right.
understand that.
Tim wants to go to the
Now!
Oscars, it sounds like.
I believe the odds of that being nominated for Best Picture are very, very slim,
Me too.
unfortunately.
Well said, Tim.
I just do. The competition this year is too strong.
Okay. And it was a mid movie.
Some really big movies came out.
was a mad
and they are
movie.
coming out. And the kind
Jordan
of movie
Peele
it is,
got put in a
the
pedestal
time it
way
was
too
released.
fast, man. He's like the new
But
M
listen,
Night fucking
They
Shyamalan.
love an underdog movie. I don't know if this is an underdog movie. I think he had that experience with Get Out.
Get was better.
So
Get was far better.
Do you agree with that, Justin?
Get had a
in
more
general?
solid plot.
Yeah.
Us
yeah,
just had way too many fucking
I
ideas, man.
personally loved the movie. I thought it was a hell of a film. But yeah, I think that,
It was fine.
you know,
Below fine, in my
it's-
opinion.
I think
like
Lupita
most
will.
years,
I've not even seen
it's
Nope
been a
yet.
hell of a
I need to
year,
see Nope.
for films.
I think Lupita will likely get a nomination.
And she should. She was incredible.
So I think, you'll see her go, and maybe as a guy that was in it in the race last year or the year before, whenever it was, Jordan will most likely go if he's available and interested.
You know, I like Jordan Peele.
Will the
He's a
cast
good
of the
horror
movie go?
fan. I
I
love
think
that,
that's at a
but
very, very small percentage.
know.
Now, let's just pretend
He produced
that
the new
something strange happens and it does get nominated. and I
Candyman
get
film,
the
which
invite,
I
and
really
it is
liked
a thing where
actually.
I
I
have to go
thought
to
the
the Oscars.
Candyman reboot was really fun. The
Do
Candyman
the dream
sequel
scenario
was
there
really good.
is we incorporate that into the live show. Would that be a crowning? A lot of people say Mr. America is the crowning achievement of the On Cinema universe.
I would
Well,
say
let
the
me tell you,
trial
I
was the
think-
crowning achievement.
My character going to the Oscars on Oscar night would be something. Would be something.
Oh, I love if they actually had on cinemas Tim Heidecker at the
I
Oscars,
think
man.
if you could,
Fuck
if you
me.
could FaceTime in from
Tim's story
from
by
your
Tim's
seat
story.
That's
at
the
the
dream.
Oscars,
The
I
dream.
think that would be the crowning
That'd be
achievement.
the ultimate.
That would be the
It's
ultimate. I'd
not
agree.
gonna happen this year, but
fucking
listen,
hilarious.
You know what I mean? Like, listen. Let's say it happens for me next year, 2 years from now, 3 years. I will always remember the Oscar special and honor it as you are tonight through your generous donations.
Bless.
That's one of the things. Like I said, I've had all these people. Anytime I mention the Oscar special, I've had all these people tweeting at me on Facebook saying, "But Tim's got this schedule. There's not going to be
Did
an
you
Oscar
see
special." I said,
tweeting
"What
me
are
at
you
Facebook?
talking about? Of course they're going to figure it out. There's going to be an Oscar special. There has to be. It's going to happen."
There always has been.
There
Even
has
the
to be.
Our Cinema Oscar special, as much as we say it
Yes.
is, that happened.
That
And it's
did
part of
happen, yeah.
It's part of the canon.
Yeah, it was a mighty
Listen, and
micro
nothing's
budget
guaranteed.
effort there.
Who knows? What if I'm
I'll go back, Mo.
snowed in January?
It was just in time for me. I was trying to fucking learn how to play. I was trying to learn how to do. I was trying to figure out how to play Oscar Fever on the ukulele, and I fucking can't
in
figure
February
it out. I
or
really
whatever
don't
it
know
is.
what chords
In
it would
February.
be.
What if somebody?
it's gonna be
you
more
know,
than one
the
chord
terrible
anyway.
thing. Anything can happen. There's no way to guarantee anything.
I don't know, man.
Now there's a chance
That's a
that
nice.
after all this, we raise this money tonight. We still don't meet our fiscal
I don't know, man.
responsibility to make it happen next year. We're gonna have to figure out what we do. It'll have to be us in a room. What do you call it? Big unhappy family version of the show. But we want to do the big show that we think you deserve, and that we want to do to move the show along, to move the story along.
Not
Without last year's Oscars, you don't have
Shit.
the Rafael Torres lawsuit. You don't have, a number of things that you don't have Mark's the case against the issues with Mark that kind of stemmed from what happens at the Oscars. So the Oscar specials are a terrific world-building, story-generating
Oscar fever
opportunities for us
ukulele
that
chords. I can't figure it
are
out.
a bit harder to do on the live show. I mean, on the regular show.
If you step back
It can't be
a
that
couple more
fucking
years,
hard.
the fifth one, you have
It's just
Mark going into his first coma.
Of course, yeah.
I can fucking
Before
do that. I just can't
you
figure out the
have,
chords.
The reveal of James Dean. You have, there's lots of characters
real James
who are
Dean?
introduced for the first time ever, or
Make their
world-building,
big-
events. Yeah.
There we go. We're talking about
Yeah,
we're talking about the canon of On Cinema
and
now.
all their iterations and their
So weird to hear them just talking about the canon like this. You know what I'm saying?
the way they've
Strange
changed over
window
the
into the
years,
world
the
of On
evolution
Cinema
and
here.
de-evolution of all these things. So it is it's a very important thing for us.
Yeah.
We are 9 minutes away from 8 o'clock, looking to hit
Wow.
$15,000, so you can get a live acoustic version right here, right
I'm
now
not even
of
playing.
Oscar
I'm not even trying to fucking
Fever.
play Oscar Fever right now.
I might ask you, Justin, to do a little housekeeping and see where we're at, see if we're moving in that
Sure.
direction.
Yeah.
If we're trending
Still
that way.
putting things in. What we need someone. There's got to be, we need some movie buff out there with deep pockets to step in and step up and make this happen. We are we're not that far away, but we're not that close. We're about two grand away.
Right. So we are sort of as we thought we might be. We are stalling a little bit here.
Yeah, we're not
at
gonna get that.
12,
I don't think we get that
$13,000
popcorn bucket, man.
So we
that
need
fifth
a
bag,
big
I'm
donation
afraid
really
say.
to get.
We're not
we are
gonna
7
hear
minutes away.
Oscar Fever acoustic
and
version.
I think what we can do is really push the Venmo here. I think we need. We know everybody. This is not the time of year that everyone has. Everyone's flush with cash. We've got people that are shopping for Christmas, and we've got end of the
Turkey.
year meals to make. I mean, I got family coming in.
Oh,
Justin,
bless
I
them.
bought a smoked goose that's being delivered tomorrow.
A smoked
That I'm
goose.
feeding eight. I am not. I
How
am dead
exciting is
serious.
this?
I'm cooking a smoked goose. It comes frozen, then you thaw it, and then you put it in the oven, and it's supposed to be
Tim's
unbelievable.
kitchen tips.
But
A little bit of Pissman's mustard on that, maybe. That'd be great. A little bit of that classic honey mustard dip,
that's a
I'll give it chicken
goose for
nuggets.
8 people on Christmas Eve. That's my family, my extended family.
The
other people.
Heidecker family.
And these are this is not
Christmas
a cheap.
with the
You think I'm
Heideckers?
buying a cheap goose, Justin?
No, I'm sure it's a prime.
It's a prize. It's a prize goose.
Okay.
So we
I would
have
expect nothing less.
we have people that don't have the resources. Obviously, the On Cinema family is a lot. We have our Ryan Phillips, who's got more money than
Ryan
he knows what to do
Phillips,
with.
Right.
I don't know how. I haven't seen him in a movie in 25 years, but
No, what the fuck? How does he have that much
he
money?
must have done well with something. I don't know. He's a nice guy.
You
though.
just
We
spent
like him.
$4,000
Maybe
fucking dollars.
maybe he just loves classic movies. Maybe it was classic movie time that put him over the edge tonight.
Well, I'll tell you something. In general, our family out there, they are
The On Cinema
young.
family, indeed.
They're artistic. These are not.
Yes.
These are
Autistic,
not
did he
Wall
say?
Street brokers here. These are people
No.
that do
Close
not
enough.
have a lot of expendable cash, but they realize that we are in a different world now where the stuff. If you love this stuff, if this brings you great joy through the year, one way to look at this, Justin, I think every year is the tremendous
long
amount
ago,
of stuff that you see from the On Cinema
20
world
minutes.
that comes to you for nothing.
About 20
You
minutes
watch
left
the
here.
you watch a lot of you watch it on YouTube as you're watching right now. You watch 10 seasons. You have the opportunity to watch 10 seasons,
Yes, absolutely free.
11 seasons of On Cinema for the price of whatever you pay for your internet, and it's
Right.
free YouTube. You've got a 5-hour Oscar special.
Yes.
I'm sorry, a 5-hour trial.
Oh yes, the trial.
It's 5
Tim
hours
Heidecker.
that's basically a season of something right there.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got 6 Oscar specials totaling 3 or 4 hours each. You have, of course, the Mr. America. That cost you a couple bucks. Guess what? Time to start paying for stuff.
All right, Tim.
Now, I'm sure a number of you guys just ripped it right down from the internet somehow. You went through the back door. That's okay.
That is okay. Well said,
But
Tim.
now is the time. You have the technology. We've made it easy for you. We've made Patreon accessible. We've given
for you, Tim. Thanks.
tremendous benefits for being Patreon members, including
Wonderful.
the Road to Oscar podcast that we provide. We look
Still
back
not
at
heard that
every
yet. Don't even
Oscar
know if
winner and
that
discuss.
exists anymore. I wonder if
We
it
have
does.
now the new way of Venmo, where you can Venmo whatever you want. And the Venmo, Justin, would you say the Venmo has been popular tonight for people?
Way more popular than Patreon.
I
It
understand.
seems that way, yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
join anybody's Patreon. It takes me about a month before I go. All right, I guess I'll do the smallest thing. Like
Well
I
said,
don't want
Tim,
any
I know, yeah.
freebies. I don't want any extras. I just want.
I would say 2/3 of the donation, 2/3 of the money raised tonight came from
Yeah,
Venmo.
they're all Venmo,
Well,
man.
we're going to keep the Venmo open all through the holidays, all into January, and every dollar that
Wild
comes
stuff.
in goes directly up onto the screen so that we can provide to you the greatest content that exists. We believe
Well said.
in the world of cinema, the world of comedy and alternative
It's certainly up there.
content that people
Yeah.
crave.
On Cinema is definitely a reigning champion of
Oh, I have another guest. I have another
unusual
calling.
side
Oh,
content. Who
Go
could
ahead,
this be?
go ahead.
Who could
hello.
this possibly be?
Hey guys.
Hey, guys.
Greg Turkington.
Greg
with
Turkington.
Classic movie time.
Yeah.
Oh, every time Greg picks up the phone, man. Hey guys, it's Greg Turkington from On Cinema at the Cinema and Classic Movie Time. This is a delivery alone.
Yeah, I'm just leaving the Queen Mary right now.
He's been there for fucking
Got some pretty
ages.
interesting
How did it go?
information.
Did you see Mark there?
Here we go, switching
No,
to
I
On
didn't see
Cinema now.
Mark. I did ask at the front desk. I gave his name with a few different spellings because it's a hard name to spell.
Mark Porch.
And then the different Marx brothers, Groucho, Chico, Zeppo,
Yeah.
and Harpo, and Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
And
W.C. Fields.
W.C.
Howard,
Fields.
W.C.
Larry
Fields.
Fine,
W.C. Fields.
Curly Joe, and he wasn't checked in under any of those names at the hotel.
That's
Honestly,
crazy.
I don't think he could really. I don't think he really had the income to stay at the Queen Mary Hotel.
Okay.
But
That's bad, man.
but I did look around also on the deck. You can go visit it. You don't have to stay there.
That's cool,
And,
Greg. I'll check
he's
that out.
just not there. I did get some good information though, which was I was talking to one of the bartenders asking about Mark, of course, showing him
Bartenders?
a
What
couple
is the
pictures
Queen
of
Mary?
Mark, and asking if
What
he
is
had
this
been
place?
there, and at any point, and the guy said that he had not, that as far as he was aware, but he did say that they filmed one of the key scenes from the Gumball Rally from
Gumball Rally, yeah.
1975
Sick.
at the Queen Mary.
Okay. Thanks for checking in.
Nice, Greg.
Greg, just to let you know, you've got your work cut out for you. We've got Justin. What's
Okay,
the
here, let's
average?
react.
What's your guess on classic popcorn classics that Greg's got to deliver?
Plenty. He's got to have at least 30 or 40 to do this weekend. So I hope I
Enjoy
don't
that,
have
Greg.
any big movie marathons planned because these donations have been coming in fast.
I love, the only thing I love more than doing popcorn classics is looking for Mark, and the only thing I love as
Yeah,
much
sure.
as popcorn classics and a little bit more is classic
Yeah,
movie
Delgado
time,
Rat, I just
which
saw that
I hope
fucker.
we'll be doing more of now.
Why
that
is
it's
he in
getting
this
all these great
telethon? Why would
reviews.
you have
I've
the
met a couple of
rat
people on the
Delgado
ship
here? Doesn't make any
that had
sense.
seen it and
You had
loved
met
it.
some people on the ship that were watching the telethon.
Yeah,
No,
in
no,
a room.
One cinema
And
family
they saw
everywhere.
me and
In
they're
a
like,
room.
Wow, classic movie time's great. Tim's crazy to waste all that time with
Well said.
all his music and all that
I
stuff.
love how
when I
wherever
came
Greg
over.
goes,
That
he
seems
finds
very
on cinema family
hard to
members. Just
All
anywhere
right.
he
Well,
goes.
thank you, Greg. We are approaching. I'll let you go. Thank you.
Bye, Greg.
Bye-bye.
We are approaching 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, we are not releasing the acoustic version of.
No.
It should be noted, though. It should be noted that just a few minutes ago we got a $500 Patreon pledge from Jake Schmidt.
Jake Schmidt. A Patreon pledge
Nice
from
big
Jake.
pledge right there.
Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. We do have less than a minute left.
I'm pretty sure Dr. Sam was in amongst
if you
this
can
little
update
slideshow as well. All the
if you can give
rats
us
are
the
coming out
most latest
to
updates.
roost.
Yeah, it's pretty much there. I
understand
mean, only let's see. We're missing about. All right, there's a 50, a 20. So we're only about about $100 to what's on the screen right now, and that's
so
that's where that's what we're at.
We're very close.
Ain't gonna happen.
Almost.
Yeah.
We're almost about
happen.
about $500 away from the releasing the $15,000.
I can't see it anyway.
Oscar special.
We'll have to reveal
well, I mean,
spoilers, you know what I'm saying?
Technically, as of where it stands right now, we're
there's like a
1,200
happens
behind,
and
but I
stuff.
think there's at least 100 that I still have to type in. So we're still about $1,000 down.
Wow.
$1,000
Well,
down. Oh, what a tragedy.
Maybe we will. There's a very small chance we will come back in the first week of January and do another one of these. Because why the hell not? Like, it seems like every time we jump on, it's
effective. It's very effective.
It's basically going to the money.
Checking out the quickie as I usually do.
I
like to keep up to date on my Christian updates. You know what I'm saying?
And
We're still in fucking Finland,
energy to
the
do
freak.
it. But I do, once I get in the mode, I could go all night.
Right.
But we do see you if you were doing the trend line, you would see that we are trickling down now.
We're tapering, absolutely. Yeah, we're
Absolutely.
tapering for sure.
Well,
Yeah,
then
but,
I
you know.
think we should call it a night. We have
Man, you're
raised
so
a
close.
tremendous, nearly
understand.
$15,000 in 2 hours, which I don't know who.
We're not even
going
gonna
to
get the acoustic version, even though we're
So
not
maybe,
even far.
You know,
Maybe if we get a big
NPR
boost, a
and these
big
other places.
juicer. You know what I'm saying?
We don't
Right.
know. We don't know what the rate that things happen at. I mean,
Let's get the fucking acoustic
I
Oscar
feel like if
Fever
we did
cover.
this with slightly more effort
Right.
and slightly more planning, we could fund the whole
Right.
thing on our own.
Mm.
And
Probably.
if we did this, here's my Justin. If I can vent, I've done a lot of venting tonight.
Oh, you've certainly done a lot of venting, Tim.
Here's what
Carry
happens.
on now.
This is a sneak peek
More
into the real
venting
world
from Tim Heidecker. Yes.
of our lives.
Sure, go on, please. I'd love to
A
hear
year,
it.
the Oscars. We do the Oscar special, and it's
Yes.
a tremendous success
It is.
creatively.
It is indeed.
And everybody
Very
pats
big
themselves
creative
on the
success. Well
back.
said,
Says,
indeed.
that was great. Let's do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to do this next year.
Yes.
Right.
We all scatter. Everyone scatters. Everybody
Into the
has
four
the
winds.
next thing going on, including myself. There's other things happening. The year starts ticking away.
Mm-hmm.
And this January, February, March, I guess it's March it was last year. So March turns into spring.
Yes.
And the next one seems a million miles away.
Oh, well, no,
And
time
it
is
seems
the
like it's not
enemy,
going to
man.
happen for
Yeah, yep.
a year.
A long time.
It feels
yep.
like a long time away.
And then time
Then
passes.
something
I'm right
called
there with you, Tim.
summer comes, and
Yep.
what everybody knows what happens this summer is everything stops. Everybody is got their own plans. So
Yeah.
I always, one frustrating thing is when
Makes
you're in my
sense, though,
business, you have sort of all kinds of different freelancing kind of people. People have their own schedules. It's
Yep.
not like we all come to work every day.
No, it's
everybody,
a
and
lot
maybe
of
this is true in every
freelancing.
business, but everybody takes their little vacation at a different time.
There's a
you know?
lot of freelancing in
So
the
to get
creative
everybody
industry.
together,
Pretty
we're
much,
not even
pretty much the majority of people who work in the industry in this way do freelancing. This was a thing in uni that people were like, it's a lot of freelancing, it's a lot of hopping from job to job and a lot of downtime in between, which can be terrifying, I think.
vacation, but like I got to go.
But yeah,
Greg and
very
I
true.
might be going on tour or going on the road or something. Everybody's kind of scattered over the summer. No one's really in the same place at the same time so much.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly you come back from summer and somebody, usually me, goes, "Hey,
What
the end of the year is now upon us."
Yes.
And we have to figure out
We
what
gotta
we're
do the
doing
Oscar
because
special.
the Oscars are right.
We're in the
They're
go-
the first
yeah.
thing that happens, in the new year.
Very,
And
very,
then
very
at the
true.
end
very,
of,
very, very true.
middle of December, the time we're in right now, everybody scatters again.
Again.
People are going
And a
home.
production like that can't be thrown together in
No.
2 weeks. It's something that needs to be
You need to start
well
it.
thought out in advance.
Right. So that when the Oscars moved things up into February, it really took us for a loop.
Yeah,
because
that is annoying.
It suddenly was like we have to decide how we're going to do it.
Can't believe the fucking Oscars didn't even consider the Oscar special. You know what I mean? That's a lot of work for On Cinema put together, and the Oscars just fucking threw a curveball at them, man. There's no need for it. Oh, that's right. I saw the teaser on Twitter. Woo! I'm so fucking excited for season 15, man. Oh, it feels like it's been so fucking long since on cinema on demand. It's the knockout, or the blood, sweat, and tears. The hard work we've been putting in for years. Very excited to see what happens next in the world of on cinema. That just feels like so long ago since that season came out. Well, probably about a whole year now, I guess. So it just feels so much longer. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. If it all goes well for the chill streams, I imagine we'll hopefully be watching that, or the latest episode or something.
How is it going to work with my schedule? And
unless we start AVGN streams at that point,
hey
I'm not
guys,
too sure. Hey guys,
we have to have this meeting like a month after the Oscars, and go, how are we going to do it next year?
Yeah.
When can we schedule in some telethons? How are we going to raise money this year?
Telephone, Tim, don't
what
worry
are the
about that.
ideas we want? You don't have to get everything figured out, but get this plan together. And maybe next year that'll be my goal, is to say, or in 2020,
and that's how I achieve my goal.
A week after Oscar special, let's meet up, talk about what it cost, how we can raise money different ways this year. Venmo is obviously, but this Venmo conversation happened like last week.
Right.
And suddenly everyone's running around with their hair on fire saying, I've got to get, we got to set this account up. Justin, you were in the mix of that. You were saying, they set this, you wouldn't believe this. They set the account up, sent the email out. I go, hey, well, let me try to use it. Let me see what happens. I go to use it. It's not there. It's not working.
There.
They sent me the wrong
Oh my
address.
God, Tim looks so fucked up in that
emailing
picture.
that out to people. So, and everyone's
so
hair's on
collage
fire.
of Tim
Meanwhile, we
holding
got this
alcohol.
Tim
I
and
love
Eric
that.
tour that's getting everybody's
Eric Wareheim
working on that
mentioned.
right now. It's a lot of people running running with their hair on fire.
Excuse me.
In other words, trying to get shit done before everyone's supposed to go and relax and have Christmas and drink eggnog and cider under the Christmas tree, and it's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, we don't like Christmas.
What did we just
Christmas
do
gets
2
in the way.
weeks ago? We had Thanksgiving. Everybody amassed for that.
Not
we
us.
Amass again.
You don't do that.
And stop.
Tim Heidecker. That's your
celebrate.
problem. You big
And
yank.
it's a big pain in the ass for
You should
people
get for
like
being a
us,
fucking
because all we're
yank.
trying to do is make stuff for you out there and make people happy, and continue to
Getting together with people, what a fucking joke.
express ourselves creatively.
Well said.
So,
And I think these amazing people who have spent the night giving us their attention and their money continue to amaze me and make me love this community.
I am
think
in
these
love with
people are something real special.
real special. and you, Justin, have given so much to this community over the years.
Yeah, thanks,
the
Justin
amount of
Gaynor.
time and effort you've put into it. By the way, we've kept an arm's length from you. Because you set, we're coming together in a very strange way right now.
This isn't very strange.
Because we had talked about this beforehand. We became aware of you about a year or so ago, or maybe more, a couple years
he
ago.
revealed himself.
This
He's been
guy
there since the beginning.
is a big fan. He's making really good stuff, really funny stuff. He's very, but also you seem like a reasonable guy. Sometimes you get these people that are kooks,
Crazy.
But let's see if he can help us out to, be kind of a guy that communicates with because Greg and I and I'm doing it tonight.
Hasn't he been involved since the beginning? They're making it sound like he wasn't.
Because it's a
I don't
special
know.
thing. But we're talking outside of character or whatever. But listen, it's a small enough world. Everybody knows. There was a time years ago we used to, and God bless Greg for being very much in character at all times.
Yeah.
And
Greg Turkington does such a good job at it, man.
And the true
Greg Turkington
the
does
artist
never ever.
I could. I have too many things. I can't do it. I'm just too. It's too fun to talk about. It's too fun to engage with people like you and to just be straight with you because we at this point we're all just trying to make something fun, and everybody listening knows that.
I agree.
Right.
And if you're disappointed in that, then just relax, just calm down,
Just chill out.
But I will say thank you for all your hard work. I hope it pays off in some kind of real way. I mean, one day
Some
at
kind of
some
real
point,
way.
or perhaps there's some way that you're more ingrained financially into this situation that nobody's making any money on. But I know that you're not doing it. I know you're not doing it for that way. You care about it. You love it. You enjoy it. It's a fun thing for you. So
That's nice.
Absolutely.
well, next year you'll take a percentage on what we make on the fundraiser. That's the real con.
I am so confused about Justin
these
Gaynor's
charities
role now.
out
I thought
there.
he was in it for
But
ages.
this has been a fun.
But
I
they're making it sound
tell
like
you,
he's
I'll be
not.
honest
He's
with
even
you, I
getting
was
really paid for this
exhausted
at the moment.
at 6
Like, what the
o'clock.
fuck?
I was overwhelmed with the technology. But you know what?
Poor
We
boy.
did it.
You did it.
I think,
Telephone's
and
done.
I think this is the, like I said, I've rewatched the last couple ones this week just to kind of get a feel for this one, and I think this is the most money raised in any of the fundraisers thus far.
Really?
So I think,
blew them away.
think so.
Blew him away.
I think it was a very successful night.
Thanks to you, and thanks to everybody listening. We'll sign off now so I could get out of here, and we will see you next year. And apologies
Bye,
to anybody listening that was I was trying to do, this is a little off topic, but we're going to do office hours tomorrow. We will not be doing office hours tomorrow.
Oh, no
Unfortunately,
office hours. Oh,
that'll be a big disappointment for everybody, including myself. But
Not really ever watched office
we
hours.
love
I'm
the
not
On
gonna
Cinema
lie.
family. We love Justin. We love Greg. We love Joe Estevez.
We love everybody in the
We
On Cinema
love
family.
Sasha, who has joined us today as well. Thank you. A million thanks. We're signing off
And
now. Thank
Mark
you, Justin.
Borch.
I'll
Let's
talk
not
to you later.
forget.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for everything. You guys are the
Bye,
best.
Justin
Bye.
Gaynor. Bye, Tim Heidecker. What's going on? Oh. Whoa, wowie, wowie. It's done. Fucking Christ. The final telephone is done, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. Okay. Stream wrap-up time, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. We've made an executive choice here. We made the decision. We're just going to say fuck it. And we're just going to fucking do it. We're just going to do high network stuff, I think, next week. And see how it goes. See if I get in trouble or not. I don't give a fuck. I'll give it a go. If I get told no once, then that'll be fine. But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a try. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We're going to do high network next week, everybody. We're going to dive into the next chapter of On Cinema history. Whether they like it or not. It is indeed over. That is it. That is the 2020 Oscar Special Telephone complete. Finished. Done. And we're going to get back to true On Cinema next week. Because like I say, we're just going to go. Fuck it. We are going to watch High Network next week. We're going to dive in with season 12 of On Cinema at the Cinema next week and see where we go with it. See what happens to me. And if it goes smooth and I don't hear anything after we do the stream, we'll carry on forth and see how much high network content we can indulge in. Because I don't know if we're going to watch everything. I don't know if we're going to dive into like all the bonus stuff, like the the movie recaps, the Tim and Tony's Guide to Couple Massages, the highlight season, all the extra accoutrement that we have in the high network. I think we'll just try and see how we go with just watching straight On Cinema, the seasons and stuff. We'll see how it goes. Oh, bro, if there's a rally going on there, that's no bad thing. The hype is real. That's good. Thanks for tuning in. Anyway, I understand that you've got shit on, but I appreciate you tuning in anyway, buddy. Appreciate it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes next week. We'll set up. I'll put a community post, and we'll see what people say about it. And yeah, we're doing it. Fuck it. Let's do it. High Network. Diving into season 12 next week, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how it goes. We'll take it from there. You know what I'm saying? So yes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in again. It's a sincere pleasure. Hopefully it all goes well with High Network, and we'll see if we can keep going. And if we can't, then, well, fuck it. We're just going to have to get ready to move forward with the AVGN chill streams, ladies and gentlemen. Very exciting. The next chapter of Klman Live, that's my fucking Twitch handle. Klman's Twitch streams. Fucking hell. With Klman's with Klman's chill streams on the Klman channel here on YouTube. Fucking there, we got there in the end. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. Moz Anger Tourism Delayed Jet, thank you for tuning in. Good to see you as always, brother. Anthony Camenia, thank you for tuning in. Good to see you as always, brother. And Warriors for Christ, thank you for tuning in. Good to see you as always, brother. And anyone else who tuned in and lurked in the stream, thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you all once again. I'm gonna go. We losing. Damn, bro. You gotta give some movie expertise and see if it, ups them. Stump the butt, throw in a nice movie-centric segment and it'll change the course of history, I'm telling you right now. I promise. Or play, maybe, like they do half-time shows at the Super Bowl, put on some empty bottle or some shit. Hype them up. Hype them up. Okay. But we're gonna go. So thanks so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll see you soon. Next week with High Network. Let's fucking do it. Fuck it. Actually, fuck it at this point. Okay. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to go now because it's roasting and warm in here. Okay, everybody. See you all Saturday. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.